Davenport University football is on the air.
He's going to go long to Preston Smith down the sideline. Preston's got it. 35-20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Davenport! Myron Harris 35-30. Harris 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. Myron Harris from 75 yards. Marvelous Myron takes it the distance.
Davenport football comes your way all season long on 96.1 The Game and DUPanthers.com and is presented by Roach Home Improvement, the big name in roofing, and by Johnny's Pizza King on South Division just north of 68th Street. Home broadcasts for Davenport can also be viewed on Flo Sports. Just go to DUPanthers.com and click on that day's home game for a live broadcast or an earlier date to hear a previous game. Now, for today's Davenport football game, let's head to the stadium and the call of the Panthers action with your announcers Rick Berkey and Bill Rowan.
Coming off two impressive road wins to start the season, the Davenport Panthers finally get to play a home game in 2024 on a gorgeous September Saturday in West Michigan. Hello, everyone. I'm Rick Berkey, alongside with my partner Bill Rowan here at the Farmers Insurance Athletic Complex, here to call the home opener as the DU Panthers host the nationally ranked Mules of Central Missouri in the first ever meeting between the two teams. Davenport, an outstanding 16-5 the last two seasons, has followed a similar script in winning its first two games this year. The offense builds up a lead, and then the defense finishes the job with some key second-half stops. The Mules from Warrensburg, Missouri, are one of the most explosive teams in the nation, led by a quarterback who is arguably the best player in the country in Division II. Through two games, Simo is averaging a whopping 50 points per game. Bill, the DUD's come up big so far, but faces a massive test today.
You bet. Good to be with you again, Rick Berkey. Davenport in the process of another unbeaten September, and the defense has led the way. They're holding opponents to about 15 points a game, a lot of interceptions and a lot of sacks, but a big step up today against a very good Central Missouri football team.
Well, that Panther defense has been anchored by Big G. Monte Peck, number 0, who's been a beast on the defensive line.
Yeah, offensive linemen have got to be tempted to just get out of his way. He is a big defensive lineman. They are typically hoping to be smaller and quicker, but Jamonte is 6'4" and a whopping 305 pounds. He's got 13 tackles, 3 for a loss, and a sack in his first two games.
Fellow lineman Austin Allward has had 2 sacks last weekend in the Panthers' win over Bowie State in his first game of the year. The entire DUD will have its hands full trying to limit Mules quarterback Zach Zabrowski, who won the Harlan Hill Trophy last year and is off to a tremendous start this season.
Yeah, the Harlan Hill Trophy is the D2 equivalent of the Heisman Trophy in D1, and Zabrowski got it last year by throwing 61 touchdown passes. I say 61. He had one game with 615 passing yards and 8 TDs. With all that said, what's he going to do with all that experience under his belt?
A win today for Davenport would not only send a message across the D2 football landscape, it would easily be the biggest win in program history. It's Davenport versus Central Missouri. We'll be back with a closer look at the matchups and Flo Sports production of Davenport football on DUPanthers.com and 96.1 The Game.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
Roach Home Improvement is the big name in roofing in West Michigan. For roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Roach Home Improvement has been servicing West Michigan for over 15 years. Specializing in quality workmanship and service, Roach Home Improvement will send you a crew of experienced professionals installing top-notch products like GAF and Timberline shingles for roofing, CertainTeed products for siding, and proven products like Pella and Polaris for windows and doors. Roach Home Improvement services all of West Michigan, from Grand Rapids to Kalamazoo to Battle Creek and everything in between. Plus, Roach Home Improvement offers financing that can match any budget through Ally Financing. Go to the website roachhomeimprovement.com for more information. That's roachhomeimprovement.com. At Roach Home Improvement, our family looks forward to servicing yours. Roach Home Improvement, the big name in roofing. Johnny's Pizza King in Cutlerville at 6629 South Division, just north of 68th, is the perfect place for your meal tonight or anytime with fantastic homemade food. Serving the community for 42 years, Johnny's Pizza King has the pizza your whole family will love. The cheese, sauce, crust, and toppings tell you instantly why they're the king. And if you're up for a challenge, take on their The King Pizza with 10. That's right, 10 different items. But Johnny's Pizza King is more than just great pizza. Check out their subs, pasta dishes, chicken wings, and tenders too. They deliver within 5 miles of the restaurant, and they stay open late until 11 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and until 1 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Mention that you heard this commercial during the game and you'll receive $5 off on a purchase of $20 or more. Call Johnny's Pizza King at 281-2322. Visit them online at johnnyspizzaking.com or find them on DoorDash and Grubhub.
And we welcome you back after the playing of our Star Spangled Banner here to the Farmers Insurance Athletic Complex in West Michigan. And Davenport taking on the Mules of Central Missouri. Yes, we're in West Michigan. You folks in Missouri who think we're playing in Iowa, they're not. We're in Caledonia right now, ready to square off. DU 2-0, 1-1 for the Mules. And they were upset last week at Central Oklahoma, their league opener in that one. It's a non-conference game for both teams here, of course. And, Bill, let's take a look at these matchups a little closer right now.
Yeah, you got to think that Central Missouri will come into this one needing a win to kind of save their early season, if not their season. They were ranked top 5 before last week's loss. A little bit of a tail of the tape for you, Rick, and it's early. Davenport comes in averaging 20 points a game and giving up 15. Central Missouri, 52-point-a-game average. 52 points a game. But they don't play a lot of defense. They're giving up 39. So Davenport, the more conservative team. Central Missouri are going to light the scoreboard up, but they might give up a few as well. Rushing games, Davenport averages 130. Rushing, the Mules only 89. But maybe that's because they throw the ball all over the place. Central Missouri averaging 475 yards passing to Davenport's 180 total offense. Davenport at 310. Central Missouri behind that huge passing attack, averaging 565 yards a game. penalties. Davenport, Sparky McEwen, never happy to see that, although he says it is sometimes a good sign of aggressive play. Davenport's been penalized 24 times in its 2 games, so that's 12 a game and maybe a couple too many. The Mules only 17. Interceptions is Davenport's stock and trade. They've got 3 so far this year. The Mules have only 2. Individual leaders, Myron Harris, Dwan Mathis, and Wilkins running well for Davenport coming into this game, and Davenport's defense has been led by Gimonte Peck. With that, Rick, I will also tell you, you keep saying how nice the weather is, and you're right every time. We have got not a cloud in the sky. Supposed to be 76 degrees at noon, and we're working toward 84 at 3 p.m., and wind gusts of up to 6 miles an hour, Rick. You call yourself a gust? 6 miles an hour is about the worst it's going to be. Perfect day for football.
Absolutely, and the folks who are familiar with Davenport know this, but folks in Central Missouri followers are not, and that is the fact that 6 miles an hour is an upset here in the wind category. It is almost always windy here, whether it's dry, wet, or snowy. It doesn't matter. It's almost always windy. Today it is not. And that's all Zach Zabrowski needed was ideal weather conditions.
Yeah, right.
Sparky McEwen was joking with me during the coaches show, said, he wouldn't mind a hurricane coming up here with Mr. Zabrowski in that offense.
61 touchdown passes. That's Babe Ruth, Roger Maris territory for aging baseball fans. 61 last year.
One health update, and it's not a good one for Davenport. Their top receiver, Meach Garrett, is out for today and probably next week as well. Meach has caught 6 balls for 94 yards, 16 yards per reception, and with a long of 38 so far this year. He was banged up in last week's win over Bowie State, so he'll be out for a while. But the others will have to pick it up. Preston Smith and company, Kendall Williams, and a couple of guys who haven't caught many balls will have to.
You mentioned Preston Smith. He was the offensive player of the week last week for Davenport. Austin Allward was the defensive stalwart. Luke Snyder won the Special Teams Award, and Dee Baldwin was the Panther of the week.
One of the things that's really impressive about this offense for Central Missouri, Bill, is that 12 touchdown passes, we said already, for Zach Zabrowski. 10 different players have caught a touchdown pass. That's incredible.
Just throwing the ball all over the field. I take note of their average of 89 yards rushing a game. At first I thought, well, they're not hitting 100. But with that passing attack, if you can throw another 100 in when you need it on the ground, you got an offense.
All right, Bill, what else is going on across the GLIAC today?
Yeah, let's give you a quick Davenport GLIAC and national update as we hit week 3 of the season. Davenport sitting at 2-0 and continuing its excellent recent string of games played and games won in September as they approach play against Central Missouri. Davenport again 2-0 following last week's 17-14 win at Bowie State. There for the second week in a row, Davenport got off to the early lead and then held on for a victory. As to various statistical accomplishments for Davenport, again only 2 games in, Myron Harris ranks 6th in the conference in all-purpose yardage, and quarterback Michael O'Horo is 1st in passing yards and 5th and 6th in completions per game and completion percentage. Davenport's Christian Jones ranks 1st in the conference in interceptions, and Brandon Gilo ranks 1st in field goals made, 2nd in field goal percentage. From a team standpoint, Davenport 3rd in the GLIAC in passing yards allowed, stingy pass defense, and 1st in the conference in passing yards per completion. In addition, conference-wise, we note the continuing poor results for Northern Michigan University. Wildcats didn't win a game last year. They're currently winless in 3 so far this year, and they are dropping down to play D3 Michigan Intercollegiate Athletic Conference foe Alma. So maybe Northern will get a win. Numerous different games to track in the GLIAC this week, since each of the 8 schools plays a non-conference game. Beyond Davenport's game, NMU hosts Alma, Wisconsin Oshkosh hosts Michigan Tech. Those are 1 p.m.s. Truman State is at Saginaw Valley. Roosevelt University at Valpo, 2 p.m. games. Finally, this evening, Wayne State hosts Indy. Grand Valley State will host Wisconsin lacrosse. Those games starting at 6 and 7. Most recent American Football Coaches Association Division II Top 25 Coaches poll. Grand Valley at 2-0 is currently ranked 3rd. Ferris at 2-1, ranked 5th. Davenport is atop the ranking of schools that didn't make the top 25. In other words, they got the 26th most votes. I think with a win today, they move into the top 25. With all that said, Rick, we prepare to settle in for a game that has got to be among the marquee Division II matchups today, with unbeaten Davenport hosting an opponent which, again, was in the top 5 nationally only 1 week ago. I think this is going to be a tough one for Davenport. That's it for now, Rick, as the Mules and Panthers buckle it up for play here at Myring Field in Caledonia in just a couple moments. Back to you, Rick.
All right, they've had the coin toss, as you can see. We're ready to go. Nice color contrast there with Davenport with the black jerseys. For our radio audience, black jerseys, white pants, and black helmets, while the visiting Mules from Central Missouri, all white pants and jerseys with bright red in the numeral side. Central Missouri will receive the opening kickoff. Davenport won the toss, I believe. No, they did not. Central Missouri won the toss, and they selected to receive. DU will kick off left to right, and special teams obviously will play a big game. Davenport's Brandon Gilo will boot it away. We are just about ready for this start of this game on this gorgeous afternoon.
Nice contrast in the uniforms for us, Rick. Easy for senior citizens to read. Davenport, black jerseys, white numerals. Visitors, white jerseys with crisp red numbers.
Charles Gaddy and LeAngelo Bell back to receive. Gilo up there booted away, and again, they don't need any more additional help. We are about ready for the home opener for Davenport football in 2024. The Mules of Central Missouri ready to receive. Gilo approaches. Toe meets leather, and we are underway. Kick going to the far side to Bell. Bell will take it about the 3 across the 5, 10, 15. Comes to the outside. Look out. 15, 20, 25, 30, and he's run out of bounds just across the 30-yard line. Nice return by Bell. Finally pushed out of bounds by the Panthers. Cole Hoffman, young man from Pentwater, Michigan. And we are ready for the first snap. Our look at the much ballyhooed, with good reason, quarterback Zach Zabrowski.
Kind of can't wait to see this, Rick.
He starts right out with 5 wideouts, 3 right, 2 left. I think it's a pass.
Yeah.
Zabrowski on first down does bring a back in. That's Marcellus Hawkins in the backfield in that pistol formation. He fakes it to him, back to pass. Zabrowski right away. He's flushed out to the right. He's got room to run. He's going to look, and he's going to run. He's going to cross the line of scrimmage and run out of bounds just across the 30. Pretty good pressure that time by DU. Pursuing him all the way was Deeb Alawan, one of the players of the week that you mentioned, Bill. 5th-year player out of Strongsville, Ohio, transfer from Ashland.
Yeah, and some pretty good coverage in the secondary. Zabrowski kept looking down, just couldn't find anybody open.
2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8 for Zabrowski out of Woodbury, Minnesota. There's a delayed handoff to Hawkins off the right side. He's got a seam across the 40. He's got a first down out to the 42-yard line.
Pickup of about 9, just a little delayed handoff, and up the middle he went.
Marcellus Hawkins, 210-pound junior, 5'11", brought down by Philip Starks, senior linebacker for DU. Quick flare-out pass with a quick tempo offense. Caught on the sideline. Run out of bounds by Justin White. And again, look at the tempo, Bill. They're already at the line. They have to wait for the ref to spot the ball before they can snap it.
Moving very quickly.
2 left, 2 right. Again, our radio partners will try to stay up with it. There's the handoff to Hawkins off the left side, and he's going to be hit for a very minute. He breaks a tackle, though, and makes a nice play. Looks like there was nothing there. He ended up getting 2 or 3 anyway, before Hawkins was brought down by Xavier Marquez, the junior out of Norwich, Connecticut. That'll bring about 3rd down and let's call it 5. And again, they are running up to the line right there. Zabrowski to pass in the pocket. Good protection. He's got all day. Looking to run. Fires it over the middle. It is caught for the first down. Making the grab was Zach Phipps.
Pass was complete to number 6.
Justin White brought him down. I guess maybe that was Jake Lippy on the catch.
That ball actually thrown a little bit high, but Lippy reached up with 2 hands and snared it. First down.
I've never seen a team to go this fast. Here's a handoff to Hawkins, delayed into the center line. He's going to be hit for a very little gain. Hawkins dropped by Gimonte Peck, one of our featured players in our open, who's been the Panthers' leading tackler out of Cincinnati. Second down and 9. Back to pass. Zabrowski. Great protection. He's bounds long over the middle, and that ball is caught for the first down across the 20, inside the 20, about the 17-yard line. Making the catch again. That time was Derek Rose. Cameron Grodhouse brought him down, but what a beautiful throw that was.
And he immediately heads out wide for the next play. Here it comes, Rick.
Quick flare pass out to the right, and it's dropped. In and out of the hands of the guy who just caught that last one, Derek Rose. Incomplete. Well, can you imagine how they practice to get this tempo in a game like this?
Well, I noticed that Zabrowski, he's doing it now, but he seldom looks over to the bench. Either they're really good memories on the scripted opening plays, or he's calling his own, or that offensive style just means that the players know about what they're going to call on every play. We're going to throw it.
Second and 10. Man in motion right to left for Zabrowski in that pistol formation. Fakes the handoff, rolls to the right. He's pressured. He's going to be hit for a loss back at the 20, and that's a sack, Jack, for the Panthers, courtesy of Reed Snitker, the redshirt senior out of Dubuque, Iowa.
And that time there was a little delay in starting the play. Zabrowski spun around and didn't see the sack man coming.
Third down and 13 now. Panthers shuffling in some substitutes after the Mules do the same thing. Well, if they can get pressure on him, that certainly would make things a lot easier for that back end, which has got its work cut out for him today for Davenport on defense. Third down and 13. Davenport crowd trying to stomp and get some pressure on him. Long count. Zabrowski in the pocket. Fires it deep over the middle, and that ball is incomplete. Good Panther coverage down there. Ball just a little overthrown. Let's see if they're going to attempt a field goal. They have not attempted one yet this year. Miles Harris on the coverage for Davenport along with Diamond Evans. They're staying out there, Bill. They said, nope, with this offense, we don't need to attempt a field goal. It's about touchdowns.
Yeah, Harris did a nice job there. He kind of kept his shoulder on the receiver and kept nudging him wide, making it hard to catch that ball.
Can the Panthers get a stop on the first possession of the game? Fourth down and 13. 11:52 to go in the first quarter. Zabrowski in the pocket. Looking. He's flushed out to the right. He's being pressured now. He's looking. He's going to be hit and dropped for a loss. Another sack, Jack, all the way back near the 30-yard line. Knifing in to make the tackle, LaKen Nettles, the senior from Covington, Georgia, and the Davenport D steps up big on the first drive of the game.
Zabrowski not as mobile as I thought he might be there. 2 or 3 plays on that opening drive, he was unable to avoid the rush, but also not nimble looking, although he does get off to a good start, completing 3 of his first 5 passes with 1 drop.
Panthers follow suit. 5 wideouts on first down. Mike O'Hara will draw right up the middle. He's going to get across the 30 and falls ahead for a nice gain of about 5 on the first snap. Mike O'Hara, the redshirt junior out of Boardman, Ohio, brought down by Sherman for the Mules, but give him 5, second and 5 Davenport. Scoreless here, first quarter, 11:30 to go. Hey, we finally got a ref mic there, didn't we? Just a little bit into our head. Second and 5, DU moving it left to right. O'Hara to pass again. Now he's going to run again. Up to the 35. He cuts to the outside, falls forward, and gets the first down. Mike O'Hara has rushed just for 16 yards so far, but he's got 1 touchdown on a 1-yard sneak. Sanders bumped him out, but not till the Panthers pick up their first down of the contest.
I think O'Hara's being told not to wait too long. He's running awful quickly. First play might have been a planned QB draw.
3 left, 2 right for O'Hara, the young man out of Ohio. He flares it out here. It is caught by Myron Harris. He gets by a man to the 40, 45, 50. Myron Harris to the 45, 40. Breaks a tackle, 35, 30. Myron 25, 20. Myron 50, 10. Myron 5. Myron Harris. Touchdown, Davenport! Myron Harris takes it the distance. 60 yards, and the Panthers draw full butt.
He got loose in the flat, got a big block. I want to see who that was when we get replay. And then evaded a deep man. I thought he was going to start windmilling at around the 20-yard line because he got his helmet way out over his feet. But he got all the way in, landed on the corner marker, touchdown. And now we get the extra point attempt.
Brandon Gilo will attempt the PAT. It's up and it's good. It is 7-0 Davenport. Well, Sparky, I thought he was kidding, Bill, when I said, you're gonna off the air in our coaches show Wednesday at Uccello's in Caledonia. I said, I'm guessing you're gonna try to run the ball more and more to keep the possessions limited for that offense. He said, hey, we might try to match him score for score. I thought he was kind of saying in jest, but first possession so far so good for DU.
Yeah, Sparky's always calm, but he's got a plan there, and what a great way to start the game, answering the opponent's drive by saying we can do anything you do. And I thought O'Horo ran well on that drive.
He did, and I agree with you, Bill. That first one was a design run. The second one, I think he saw it and went on his own. How about Myron Harris, boy? What a great play that was by Harris, and down the sideline, broke a couple tackles and showed that speed once he got into that secondary.
And Rick, we don't have replay yet, but I want to mention, I think it was Kendall Williams who threw a block for him about 3 yards down the field that opened this thing up.
All right, Gilo will boot it away. Gaddy is on the far end, and LaAngelo Bell is on the near end. Gilo will boot it away. And there's the kick. High and down on the far sideline to Gaddy. He'll take it at the 4-yard line, 5-10. Gaddy cuts and he lost his footing, so he got the 15-yard line and dropped right there.
Maratavius Davis, was he the
He was the return man. I got the wrong guy. No upset there.
So the Mules are running so quick, this may be our only chance to introduce the officiating crew. Referee today, Bradley Mutnick. Dennis Bussey is the umpire. Darren Vandenheuvel, line judge. Peter Saul, a line judge. Field judge is Bryce Muller. Richard Gills is the side judge, and your back judge, Shane Smith.
1st and 10 for the Mules. Hand off to Hawkins, running wide to the right, cuts inside. He's going to be hit right near the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. You mentioned the officials, Bill. Before the kickoff there, all the coaching staff was talking with the officiating crew. Zabrowski was doing that last time also. I wonder if they're saying that the Panthers defense is throwing some kind of disconcerting message to try to mess up the count. I don't know that, but there's something that they were very vehemently talking about with the officials in between plays there.
Wonder if they're clapping. I'll explain that after the play.
Back to pass is Zabrowski in the pocket. He fires it deep down the right sideline, and it's incomplete. Went deep down the right sideline.
Yeah, not sure about the complaint, but let's see whether Zabrowski claps his hands. Saw a game last week where the defense, knowing that the quarterback signals were going to come from hand claps, were clapping their hands to throw the offense off. Maybe that's what's going on.
Zabrowski was looking for King Blanton on that last throw, coverage by Justin White. 3rd down and 9. They send Hawkins in motion, in the pocket. He'll fire it over the middle, and it's incomplete. Little contact there. The Mules are looking for a flag, and they get it. Coverage that time by Christian Jones, and he was just premature. It's too bad, a bad break for Davenport because the pass wasn't anywhere close. It was going to be incomplete anyway.
Yeah, I don't think the receiver was even looking when that ball was thrown. But Jones had his back up against him, and
penalties in the spot of the foul. 1st down.
7-0 Davenport on the 60-yard touchdown pass from Mike O'Horo to Myron Harris. First and 10 after the penalty. Quick flare pass caught out here by Davis. Davis gets by one man, gets across the line for a short gain across the 30 to about the 32-yard line before he's brought down by Liam Kavanaugh, the grad student out of nearby Holland, Michigan, went to West Ottawa High School. Second down and 7. Quick no huddle again. Back to pass. Zabrowski steps up in the pocket, throws it over the middle. It is caught for the first down out near the 45-yard line. Threw a bullet out there that time to Jake Lippy. He had 3 catches and 1 touchdown coming into this one. He's bumped down by Christian Jones, but the Mules on the move, trailing Davenport 7-0 here with 9:24 to go first quarter. And there's a quick flag. Illegal procedure.
Offense number 76. 5-yard penalty.
Somebody moved on the line. Big lineman.
Again, we'll apologize. We've lost our replay screen, so we're not going to be able to comment on any video replays. The Arete visual crew working furiously, showing you the good pictures. We're just trying to get our monitor working so we can receive the replays. First and 15 for the Mules. Hey, he'll step up, gets by one man, looking, throws it across his body, and the ball is caught for another first down, I believe. Across the 45 of Davenport to the 43. Hawkins came out of the backfield and snared that one. If I want to tell you a little bit more about the Central Missouri, but we don't have the opportunity. Here they go, first and 10. Snap, Zabrowski, quick flare pass, caught by Hawkins again. He's hit after a short gain to about the 40-yard line. Central Missouri is 1-1 on the season. They defeated Northeast State 63-21 in the opener. Then they lost at Central Oklahoma last Saturday 57-40 in their conference opener. They give him about 4, second down and 6. Now they'll stand up and get the secondary call. We get some substitutes coming in for Central Mo. And Davenport's going to counter with 5 new bodies on defense. He flanks Hawkins off to his left, does Zabrowski on second down and 6. Now he sends a man in motion. That's not Hawkins. He's going to go left down the long sideline, looking over here for Dixon. It's incomplete, and there's another couple flags.
Yeah, a lot of hand fighting there, and I think the Panthers going to get the brunt of that. That was about 30 yards down the left sideline. Ty Martin defending. They got the wrist tangled up. He also...
Defense, number 6. 15 yards from the previous spot. First down.
Yeah, 15 on Martin for getting his hands tangled up with the receiver who otherwise had a step on him.
So they'll spot another penalty first down in this drive against DU. DU's had some issues with penalties this season. First and 10, spotted down at the Davenport 24-yard line. 7:50 to go first quarter. DU leads at 7-0 over the 11th-ranked Mules of Central Missouri. Coached by Josh Lamberson, his third year heading the SEMO program. Here's a give on the delay to Bell. He's got room off to the right side, then it closes quickly. Looked like he had a lot of room to run. He ended up getting about 4, maybe 5 before he was tripped up. Diamond Evans, senior from Orland Park, Illinois, made the tackle for Davenport. Give him 4, second down and 6. Far hash mark, right to left, go the Mules of SEMO. Bell stays in that backfield. Pistol formation for Zabrowski. He will fake the handoff. Quick flare pass out here, caught by Popsicle. He gets by one man to the 15, close to the 10, and I think he's got the first down inside the 15-yard line. Let's see where they bump him out. Christian Jones ran him out of bounds, but not till he picked up another first down, moved the chain, start the clock. 7-11, time for a Slurpee in this first quarter. Handoff to Bell up the middle. He's got a seam across the 10 down near the 6-yard line. Langelo Bell, running back. He's just a freshman out of Blue Springs, Missouri. Went to Blue Springs High School. Nice pickup of about 5, second and 5 before Liam Kavanaugh brought him down. No huddle again. 2nd and 5. Same play. Same guy. Bell hit at the line. Falls forward nicely. He might have another one. Bill, he was hit 2 yards shy of the line of the game, but he fell forward, and I think he's got a first down, 1st and goal. And again, they will continue to run no huddle. They just ran this to Bell again. I think they're going to try to keep doing that as long as it's working.
I think the lineman would get tired.
1st and goal at the 3.5-yard line. They'll give it to Bell up the middle. He's hit at the 3, breaks a tackle, keeps the legs driving. They'll still try to get him going, and they'll finally finish him off at about the 2-yard line. That's one hard-earned yard by Bell.
Yeah, you bet. 2nd and goal from what? The
pack of Panthers in there. Christian Jones, one of them. They'll go to Bell again. He's hit for a loss back near the 5-yard line. Great pursuit that time. The Davenport line jumped right over on him. Xavier Marquez, the junior from Norwich, Connecticut, out of Monroe College, made the tackle. That'll bring up 3rd and goal back at the 5-yard line. And I would think they're in 4-down territory regardless of what happens here.
I think it's also time for Zabrowski to throw it.
He's brought his starting running back, Marcellus Hawkins, back into the lineup here on 3rd down. He's got 3 receivers bunched to the left. Zabrowski to pass. Slant pattern over the middle. It is incomplete. Broken up beautifully by Davenport. Slant pattern. And I'm wrong. That looks like they're going to bring the field goal team on.
Quick slant there.
Diamond Evans, great coverage on that. Missouri will bring Jack Miller. He has attempted one. I was wrong about that. He attempted one and he was unsuccessful. Ball spotted at the 13-yard line. 23-yard attempt for JT, call him Jack Miller, out of the hold of Ethan Brown. The long snapper Jack Gilbreth, and we got a whistle before the snap. Panthers are clapping. They're saying a pursuit. We'll move it back 5 more.
Offense, number 93.
Davenport coaches in the booth next to us immediately spotted something, and eventually the officiating crew agreed with them.
23 becomes 28. As for the attempt.
Flag straight down, no wind right now.
Panther line digs in on the attempted field goal attempt from 28 yards out. Good snap, spot kick, nearly blocked, but he got it away and he banged it through. 5:26 to go, first quarter. Davenport 7, Central Missouri 3. Back with more here on DUPanthers.com and, of course, Flow Sports.
West Michigan residents, Roach Roofing, the big name in roofing, has grown. Announcing our Grand Rapids office. 5-star rated Roach Roofing gets the job done right, on time and on budget. Our team of trained professionals are here for you. For roof repairs or replacement, trust Roach Roofing. For a free inspection, call today. Let us take care of your roof so you can focus on what matters most. The big name in roofing, Roach Roofing.
Well, you might have caught it during the commercial break there. The refs did come on and told the Davenport timer to not stop the clock. Remember, that's the new rule in college football as of last year. You don't stop it on first downs until the final 2 minutes of the half. Field goal of 28 yards. Makes it 7-3 Davenport. Panthers will receive. Brett Grupe is the receiver. Kendall Williams, one of the deep men. Antoine Collins is also back there. Kicking into a slight breeze. High kick. It's going to come over to Collins at the goal line. 5-10. Antoine Collins going wide. Now he stops, puts the brakes on, gets by one man across the 15 out near the 18-yard line before he stopped right there. DU will start its second possession of the game at its own 18, leading 11th ranked Central Missouri 7-3. Charles Gaddy. He's a young man from Detroit. The only Michigan native on this team. He went to Northwest Missouri first. But he, Motor City guy here playing in his home state, made the tackle for the Mules.
Not a real bad crowd from Central Missouri. A lot of red shirts. Their colors are red and white. I thought it was Davenport people. They've got 150 or so here.
Davenport alternates quarterbacks as they've done each game this year. DeJuan Mathis in the pocket. He's going to fire it long down the right sideline. We got contact, and there's a flag. Looking for Preston Smith, and he was held. I think that was a good penalty, Bill, because Preston was starting to break away, and if the defender, number 2, Williams, had not grabbed him, he might have gone the distance.
Yeah, Preston also got up after that play and took his time to let Williams know what he thought, probably saying, you really can't cover me without doing that.
15-yard penalty gives the Panthers the first down. Davenport, by the way, after their win last week, is now 9-0 in the month of September, the last 3 seasons. DeJuan Mathis will alternate by series, as they've done in each of the first 2 games. Mike O'Horrell, 1 series, and then DeJuan Mathis the next, and each have contributed in their own way. Mathis taller, and he's going to run right up the middle, and he's going to be hit across the line. He does fall forward for a couple. Mathis has rushed for 43 yards so far with a long gain of 12 this season. He's brought down after a 2-yard gain by Sherman, that time for Simo. 2nd and 8 for DU, leading 7-3.
That looked again like the planned quarterback draw that O'Horrell ran earlier.
3 right, 1 left for DeJuan Mathis and the Panthers. Now he sends Myron Harris out to the left, so it's 2 left on 2nd down. Pass, Mathis, he's being flushed out. He's looking. He wants to run. He's still looking. Now he's going to cut by 1 man. Oh, he's hit right at the 35-yard line. Good open field tackle that time by Central Missouri's Drew Kaufman. Got back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it, Bill.
He actually showed some speed there, but the pursuit, we might call it contain, was too good for the Mules.
Third down and 8. Mathis looks over. He's got 2 receivers to the right, 3 to the left. 3rd and 8 for DU. Long count. DeJuan Mathis out of Oak Park takes the snap in the pocket. He throws it over the middle. It's incomplete. Looking for Preston Smith. Ball might have been tipped, Bill. It looked like it came out of there kind of funny across the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Mathis was a little bit hurried there. I think somebody got a hand on it.
Punting situation for the Panthers, leading the heavy favorite in this one. You got to be objective and call it that. Central Missouri 7-3, 60-yard touchdown pass by the Panthers. Mike O'Horrell to Myron Harris. Alec Woyan to punt. Back to receive is Zach Patterson. Woyan, high kick. Patterson's going to watch it hit about the 27. It bounces sideways, now backwards. It'll be down to about the 30-yard line.
You know, Rick, if Central Missouri is still south of Michigan, which I think it is, I can't help but notice they've got 5, we'll call them sunshine tents over on their side of the field. That may have to do with the way the tempo that they run, because if you look at those tents, they're full of kids, like they're trying to stay out of the sun, but also like at the speed we run, we need to cool off.
7-3 Davenport as we go to this next possession, third possession for the Mules. Zabrowski to pass in the pocket. He's flushed out, looking to the right. He breaks one tackle. Now he's looking again, being flushed out, throws it across his body and out of bounds. That ball did not get to the line of scrimmage, Bill. I'm not sure if that's possible grounding. There was a player, I guess, kind of in the vicinity. Gimonte Peck put the pressure on and eventually forced him out of bounds. Incomplete pass makes it 2nd and 10.
6'4" and 305 statistics for Gimonte. Big guy to have chasing you.
Speaking of stats, 6'2" for Zabrowski, the young man out of Minnesota. 63% completion percentage. And 940 yards coming in. Throws a flare pass. It is caught right at the line of scrimmage, breaking one tackle, but nowhere else to go there. Jack Pospisil makes the catch, his 2nd of the year. And he got a minimal gain for about 3 across the 30 to the 20 or 31-yard line before he's run out of bounds by Chris Thompson out of Bakersfield, California. 3rd down and 9. DU's done a good job getting pressure on the much ballyhooed quarterback and the Highland Hill Trophy winner last year, symbolic of the top player in Division II. Third down, he puts 3 receivers to the right, just 1 to the left. His backmate Hawkins now goes in motion right, so there's 4 to the right. Zabrowski looks up, steps up, throws it long over the middle, and it's incomplete. Way over the head of the intended receiver. He was looking for Jake Lippy. And Davenport holds on defense, 3 and out. They'll get it back here, barring a penalty.
Zabrowski threw that ball hard, but it was over the head of the receiver and probably 20 yards downfield.
Justin White back to receive the punt. It's Ethan Brown to boot it away near his 16-yard line. Good snap. Brown takes his time. High kick, not real deep. Coming up on the fly, Justin White will take it at the 35, and he's hammered down right there. And we've got all kinds of stuff going on here. Boy, there was some good activity down there, Bill, but I was kind of worried we might get an unnecessary roughness penalty.
Well, and now we do see a flag. You had 2 Davenport players trying to hold the gunner on the punt team for Central Missouri. They wrestled for probably 7 seconds and eventually took his helmet off.
It's got to be post-possession penalty here, I would think. That Davenport should keep the football. Question will be, where will they start this?
Flags on both sides of the field by the line.
We'll let the referees sort it out, and then hopefully we'll get our ref's mic to explain it to us. And here it is. We think.
Offside, defense, number 2. 5-yard penalty would still be 4th down. After the play, personal foul, face mask, defense, number 18. That 15-yard penalty also be added to the end of the play. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Oh, man. They were off. It was really aggressive play. It was so unnecessary.
It was the face mask that allowed him to rip the helmet off, but the action was taking place 35 to 40 yards away from where the ball was. Just as you say, Rick Berkey, not necessary.
DU had the ball back. And now it's going to be a 1st down for Central Missouri. What I'm confused in is that after the play.
Well,
they took the 5-yard penalty, so it would have been 4th down over. So, yeah, I'm saying if it was after a 4th down play, it would have still been Davenport football, but it's not because the offsides actually turned out to be a big play.
Yeah, so in that sense.
Yeah, if it had not been the offsides, Davenport would have had the football and moved back 15 yards that way. Give up the middle. Nice hole up the middle that time for Marcellus Hawkins. We'll get first quarter stats for you in about 3 minutes. Reed Snitker, who had a big play earlier, the lineman from Iowa, made the tackle for the Panthers. Pick up a 5. Zabrowski will give it right back once again. Into the center of the line goes Hawkins. Not so much easy this time. You got a yard, and that's about it to about the 43-yard line. But anytime I think, Bill, they're by their own 40, I think they're in 4-down territory.
Yeah, Hawkins 5 carries for 15 yards so far.
Joliet, Illinois native Will Berry on the tackle there for DU. 7-3 Davenport, leading Central Missouri with 2:11 to go in this first quarter. Right to left go the SEMO Mules. White pants, white jerseys, red numerals, black helmet. Back to pass Zabrowski, looking. He's stuck out. Now he's flushed out to the right. He's still looking. Now he's flushed pump fakes. He gets by one man, throws it at the last second, and is caught on the ground for a 1st down. He went to the tight end, and making the catch was Grant McAtee. Tight end.
Ball underthrown, picked up shoestring level.
Boy, you like the pressure, though, they're getting on Zabrowski there, Bill.
Absolutely.
1st and 10, though. Back to pass is Zach. Looking. He's still looking. He's going to be freshed out. Now he gets by one man. Heading towards the sideline. Throws it across his body, and it is caught right near the sideline. Was he in? Officials have not signaled. Now they say it is a catch for a 1st down near the 25-yard line. We got a Panther down. Why don't we take a quick break and come back with more DUPanthers.com here on Flow Sports Production.
Player of the defense.
Johnny's Pizza King in Cutlerville at 6629 South Division, just north of 68th, is the perfect place for your meal tonight or anytime with fantastic homemade food. Serving the community for 42 years, Johnny's Pizza King has the pizza your whole family will love. The cheese, sauce, crust, and toppings tell you instantly why they're the king. And if you're up for a challenge, take on their The King Pizza with 10. That's right, 10 different items. But Johnny's Pizza King is more than just great pizza. Check out their subs, pasta dishes, chicken wings, and tenders too. They deliver within 5 miles of the restaurant, and they stay open late until 11 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and until 1 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Mention that you heard this commercial during the game and you'll receive $5 off on a purchase of $20 or more. Call Johnny's Pizza King at 281-2322. Visit them online at johnnyspizzaking.com or find them on DoorDash and Grubhub.
Keith was the injured Davenport player. He hobbles off. And now we're ready, Zabrowski and the Mules with a 1st and 10 at the Davenport 17. Hawkins in the backfield to his right in that pistol formation. Zabrowski to pass in the pocket. Fires it out on the left side. It is caught near the 12 and then falling ahead toward the 10-yard line. Short of the first down. Making the catch was Jack Pospisil. Miles Harris, linebacker out of Clinton Township, Michigan, made the tackle. Bring about a 2nd down, let's call it 3 from the 9-yard line of DU. Zabrowski to pass. Looking, good protection, fires it over, tipped in the air and incomplete. Zabrowski, by the way, now is unofficially 12 for 18 for 119 yards. He's been sacked twice so far. Davenport leading it 7-3, a 60-yard touchdown pass to Myron Harris, countered by a field goal for the Mules.
You think about Zabrowski's numbers, he's heading for 480 on the day. That's assuming he doesn't heat up.
Hawkins stays behind him as an option right. Zabrowski will pitch it to Hawkins. He bobbles it, then gets it. He's going to be hit for a loss back near the 14-yard line. Great defense by DU. Philip Starks, the senior out of Jacksonville, Florida, and company played that perfectly.
That play just all stretched out. Didn't look like it was going to work from the beginning unless you thought Zabrowski was going to carry it on his own.
Well, the down box says 3rd, but it's they're coming out with a field goal. The scoreboard says 4th. I think I went with the down box. I'm glad I'm wrong there. It is another attempted field goal. This will be from 30 yards out. He booted a 28-yarder. Did Miller before. This will be 40. Make that 30. Kick plenty long enough. And it's no good. He pulled it. Miller 1 for 2 on the field goal. And DU maintains that 7-3 lead. So the Panthers get a stop. And get the ball back here, and Mike O'Horrell, again, the rotating quarterbacks continues for DU. He's back out there. Handoff Myron Harris, and he's going to be hit for a loss. Did not get back to the line of scrimmage. A swarm of defenders that time. Best surge. And that is the end of the first quarter with the score Davenport 7, Central Missouri 3. We'll take a break and come back with the second quarter here on DUPanthers.com, Flow Sports Production, and 96-1 the game.
Davenport football fans get a closer look at the Panthers program each week on the Davenport Football Coaches Show. Wednesday nights at 7, head coach Sparky McEwen joins Rick Berkey on the air to review the previous game and look ahead to the next opponent. Coach McEwen also brings a player each week to be interviewed. Broadcast from Uccello's in Caledonia, the show can be watched live on the official YouTube account of Davenport Athletics or viewed later on demand. It's a great way to stay connected to the Panthers team and get pumped up for the upcoming game. Catch the Davenport Football Coaches Show Wednesday nights at 7 throughout the football season.
Well, we got to get one through one quarter of football here in Caledonia, Michigan. Davenport leads 11th ranked Central Missouri 7-3. A 60-yard touchdown pass from Mike O'Horo to Myron Harris got Davenport on top for the 7 points. JT Miller booted a 28-yard field goal for the Mules to get their points. They just missed a 30-yard attempt. DU gets the ball back now. When we start the second quarter, Bill will have some first quarter stats for you in just a moment. It is Mike O'Horo back in at quarterback for DU, along with Myron Harris to his left. Second down. He did get back to the line of scrimmage after that last one. Surprisingly, now Harris flanks out to the left. Oh, bad snap. It gets by O'Horo. Fall on it, Mike. He does down near the 1 yard line. And now it's in the end zone. Look out. That's either going to be a safety or a touchdown. It's in the end zone. And it was recovered by Davenport. It's a safety.
O'Horo appeared to fall on that ball on the 2 yard line. Had to chase it way back, maybe the 1. And he got hit. I guess the refs didn't give him possession there.
Bill, I don't think he was ready for that snap. He was looking over to his right, and the ball went over his shoulder.
Well, you were kind of hoping for a ball on the 1 yard line, but it spilled loose into the end zone. We got a safety. Rick, let me give you some first quarter stats. Central Missouri 13 first downs to 3 for Davenport. Neither team running well. Davenport with 14 net rushing yards. UCM 17. Central Missouri 119 yards passing, 12 for 19 for Zabrowski. Davenport 60 yards on 1 for 2. They're not throwing the ball much. Davenport really hasn't had the ball that much during the first quarter. Penalties in the first quarter, 3 for 25 for the visitors, 4 for 47 for Davenport. And get this, Rick, Central Missouri had the ball for 12 minutes and 10 seconds in the first quarter. Davenport under 3 minutes, 2 minutes and 50 seconds of possession time. Davenport 0 for 1 on third down. And Central Missouri 1 for 5. So slow start running. Zabrowski's Ben Zabrowski. And this safety hasn't helped much. We're currently 7-5. That's a baseball score.
Langelo Bell is one of the deep men. Also Davis is back there. Gilo boots it away. It's going to come over right about the 12-yard line. Back from the 15 to the 20, 25-30, and brought it down about the 34-yard line. Bill, the 2 points don't help as it's now a 7-5 baseball score here in favor of Davenport. But in a game against a high explosive offense like this, you lose a possession. And that's really costly.
Yeah. And don't forget, Mules averaging 52 points a game. And now they've only got 5, 1 quarter of the way in. Good D for Davenport.
Hawkins in the backfield, flanks to the right of Zabrowski, and Hawkins gets the ball up the middle, and he's going to plow across the 40-yard line. Got about 5.5 before he is brought down. Xavier Marquez, the junior out of Connecticut, makes the tackle for DU. They're going to give him 6 on that. Second down and 4 for CMO. Zabrowski with a quick flare pass caught by Patterson. He's got the first down across the 45 near the midfield stripe and into Davenport territory at the 49-yard line. LaKen Nettles brought him down. Senior out of Covington, Georgia for DU, but they move the chains, and they're spotting that ball right in the middle of that Panther logo here at the farm as we know it. Farmers Insurance Athletic Complex. Same play, same receiver. Patterson's got it. This time he's bumped out of bounds after a short gain to about the 46-yard line. Ty Martin came up from his defensive back position and made the tackle for DU. Give him 4, 2nd down and 6 for the rapid-paced SEMO Mules. Little confusion here in the offense right now. They've got some new players out there. Pospisil flanks out wide to the right with 2 teammates, 2 to the left on 2nd down and 6. Zabrowski throws it, batted in the air and incomplete. Big 99 put his hands up there. Clay Pugh. I'm sorry, I got the wrong team there. That was Charles Henry, the 260-pound redshirt senior from Lawndale, California. Charles batted it down. It'll be 3rd down and about 6.
3rd down and 6.
At the Davenport 46-yard line. 7-5 Davenport with 13:23 to go in our first half. Bill will be down in the field at the end of the half to talk with Panther coach Sparky McEwen about that first half. 5 wideouts on 3rd down. Into pass. This is Zabrowski. He'll throw it long down the left sideline. It's low and incomplete. And there's a flag on the far sideline. On the line of scrimmage. This is not going to be. Oh, did they call a second one?
Downfield.
Ty Martin down there.
Likely pass interference, Rick. Defender fell into the receiver.
Well, the flag at the line of scrimmage is something else. I'm hoping that's illegal formation. That would make it negating. That would make it offsetting penalties.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both by the defense.
Yeah.
Offside, number 6 is declined. Pass interference, number 6 is accepted. 15 yards from the previous spot. 1st down.
Panther faithful below us expressing their disagreement with that verdict.
1st down, Central Missouri.
For those of you listening in our radio audience, 96-1 the game in Grand Rapids. Our friend Jeff Dahm will take it over at halftime, and you'll hear scores from around the Midwest, around the GLIAC, and the nation at halftime. Zabrowski fakes to Hawkins. Now he gives to Hawkins. Off the left side, he's got a hole. Look out. 30, 25, 20. Breaks a tackle to 15, and he's got a 1st and 10 all the way down near the 13-yard line. Best run of the game for Marcellus Hawkins. He's brought down eventually by Gimonte Peck, who ran him down from his lineman position. But Hawkins had just 16 yards in the first quarter. He got more than that on that one gallop. They'll fake it to him here. They'll throw it over there. Caught right there by Patterson. And he's out near the line to gain, just shy of it at about the 6-yard line or the 5. Let's check it.
Number 7, Rose. Stop at number 3.
Make that correction. That was Derek Rose on the catch and Justin White on the tackle. Ball's at the 6. 2nd down and 2. Give to Hawkins, running wide to the left, looking for a seam. Turns the corner to the 5, to the 3. Dives forward near the sideline. He did not get in. Finally bumped out of bounds by Justin White, but it's going to be a 1st and goal, I believe, inside the 2-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. It's all the way down to the 1. They bring Leangelo Bell into the lineup now on 1st and goal from just outside the 1-yard line. They will fake it to Bell, throw it over here in the middle, and it is nearly intercepted. Oh, man. That's when you know you're a passing team. A 1st and goal from the 1-yard line, and you're throwing the ball. Justin White on the coverage over there. I think they're going to give it to Bell this time. Davenport's 2-point lead in a precarious position right now with 12 minutes to go in the first half. They will indeed give it to Bell, who plows into the center of the line, keeps the legs driving. He did not get in.
He didn't get there.
He got to about the 1, and that was it. So Davenport stiffening here on the 1st and goal situation. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 1. Zabrowski has rushed for 1 touchdown on a. He'll give it to Bell again off the right side. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, and the first lead of the day for Central Missouri.
Just simple off tackle to the right play. Zabrowski taking the snap, not much of a delay to it. Straight on. Runner dances into the end zone, just a couple hands on him, and it's now. The scoreboard isn't right. Yeah, 11-7. Extra point attempt coming up.
Low snap, but they get it down. The kick is up by Miller, and it is good. 12-7. The Mules have the lead here with 11.5 to go in our half, and let's kind of take a assessment, Bill, of how you feel, how this one's gone for Davenport so far.
Well, up until that last score, easy to say. I thought, well, you got a team scoring 52 a game, and you've held them to 7 early in the second quarter. You worry a little bit about Zabrowski settling into this game, and every once in a while you see a quarterback throw the ball to a receiver in the backfield or just a couple yards down the field, and he just messes up the throw. You go, how do they miss that? Zabrowski's different. He really throws the ball well.
Davenport trails for the first time today, 12-7, and they'll receive the kickoff from Brett Groupie, Antoine Collins, and Kendall Williams, the deep men for DU. What a fantastic afternoon here in West Michigan for football, for anything. It's a great day for apple picking.
I'm not doing that, Rick.
See if Davenport can get some momentum on this kick return. Collins and Williams standing near the 5-yard line. Groupie boots it away over to the right side towards Collins. He's going to go back in the end zone, and he's going to take a knee. DU will start at its own 25.
Rick, you mentioned great day for football. I don't know if it's a late arriving crowd or early arriving kickoffs, but we are fairly full here again, and they put extra bleachers on the corners here. Lots of people, and then a lot more people standing in front of those "Don't Stand Here" signs. So we've got a pretty good crowd. I don't know what it would be, but keep in mind, extra bleachers, and I still think it's about 80% full here today.
Mike O'Horo back in at quarterback for DU here on 1st and 10. Khalif Jenkins in there for the first time. O'Horo will keep it on the design run across the 25. Keeps the legs driving. Now they knock him backwards. They'll give him a few on forward progress.
Joshua Bean in on the tackle for the Mules. Davenport's got a player down on the field. We got a little delay here.
Second injured player. DU in first halves has done well so far this year. They've outscored the opposition 31-7 in the first 2 quarters going into this one. First meeting for the Panthers, not only against Central Missouri, but against a team from the MIAA conference. And we're going to see
big lineman being helped up. Who we got there?
That is Edward Bryant, the senior from Riverview.
Right guard, 6'3", 325. Sparky loves those big offensive lines. Who wouldn't?
Good to see Edward walking off on his own power, a little slowly, but that's a good sign, at least initially, that we may see him again. 2nd and 8 for Davenport, moving it right to left, trailing 12-7 with 11 minutes to go here in this first half. Move the tight end over to the slot position. O'Hara fakes the run, now rolls to the right, looking, little flare pass, caught by Myron Harris to the outside, has the first down across the 35-yard line. Harris is a dangerous player, whether as a carrier or as a receiver. Run out of bounds by Jaden Dawson, but it's a 1st and 10 for DU. Right at the 36-yard line.
I mentioned Sparky's big lines, and Evan Summerfield, 6'5", 310. Samuel Garcia, 6'6", 315. Little guy is Sam Lofton, the center, 6'2", 285.
Now they'll shift out of that. To the right side goes Nemasango. Hand off to Khalif the Beef, right side. Got a seam, ahead of steam, down to the 40. Breaks a tackle out near the first down yardage.
Used to seeing him go up the middle. That time he went wide of the right tackle, tackled by Talon Sanders. But you're just not used to seeing him do that.
Well, Khalif has had a slow start so far. Of course, he's got other guys carrying the load Just 22 yards coming in, and he picked up 9 on that carry, his first of the contest. 2nd and 1 for DU, the best call of the situation that you want for offense. 2nd and 1. They shift Khalif over to the left side. Now they'll give it to him. He'll go to the right side, get the first down near the midfield stripe, and look at him move that pile all the way out to the midfield stripe. And here comes a late flag.
I'm not sure he's done. I wonder if anybody got his face mask in that.
Bressler on the tackle for Simo. Let's see, I don't see either squad moving. We'll get the call from Bradley Mutnick, our referee.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense.
Oh boy.
Ball foul, 15 yards from the end of the run, still 2nd down.
Boy, again, another unnecessary.
Well, it's the end of the play, and they're wrestling around. Khalif won't go down. I don't know if it's something he did or if another Davenport lineman got into the scrum. But you're right, Rick. Play's over. Stop it.
Takes away the first down. The good news, it happened 5 yards beyond the line to gain, so it's all the way back. It's only back to the 35. 2nd down and 11 for Davenport, trailing 12-7 with 9:25 to go in this first half. To pass O'Horo, looking. He throws it long down the left side for Preston Smith. Preston's got it, and he's out of bounds. Did he catch it in?
Ah, good.
Yes, he did. Preston Smith with a great grab out there. The junior out of Sterling Heights, Michigan, run out of bounds by Williams, but it's a 1st and 10. Nice ball from Mike O'Horo, and Preston Smith used all of his 6'4" frame to pull that down.
He had a couple steps, and he was spinning around.
The handoff kept by O'Horo. He'll get across the line of scrimmage and run out of bounds near the 32-yard line. Let's see, they'll spot him out right at the 32-yard line. Give it about a 4.5-yard gain. Central Missouri 12, Davenport 7. Empty backfield. Now they'll bring Khalif the Beef back in, accompanying Mike O'Horo to the right on 2nd down and a long 5. O'Horo on the design run will run to the outside, gets to the 30, falls across the 30 to about the 29-yard line. Short of the line to gain, but it's going to bring up a 3rd and short here. Tackle that time by Brown for the Mules. They'll spot him 1.5 yards short of a first down. Davenport trying to take the lead with a touchdown here as we approach the midway point of this second quarter. Rick Berkey, Bill Rowan, our spotter, Mark Erickson, doing his usual superb job. Arete Visual, Brian Powell's crew, doing a fantastic job showing you the pictures here tonight. And our radio audience on 96.1 enjoying the call, we hope. 3rd down and short. Myron Harris on the handoff, hesitates, gets the first down out near the 35 or 25-yard line. Well, I said he had it. Now they say moving ahead. They'll spot him down at the 26, but that's still enough for the first down. Move the chains. Cale Miller on the tackle for Simo. 1st and 10 DU. 7.5 to go in this second quarter. Central Missouri 12, Davenport 7. Here on a gorgeous sun-splashed afternoon in West Michigan. Peyton Carter now is split out wide to the right for DU. O'Horo shifts 2 guys over to the right also, one of them Keith Nemasango. Sends Preston in motion. A jet sweep, they'll give it to Preston. No, it's going to be kept by O'Horo, who goes into the center of the line. He faked me out. Thought they were going to give it to Preston on the jet sweep, but a nice tackle that time by Anthony Wilson out of Texas for the Mules. No gain at all, 2nd down and 10 for DU. Wind is picked up here, Bill.
Yeah, it is. Picked up a little bit. The flag is pretty close to horizontal now.
Kind of coming a crosswind from the visitor stands right into our window here. They shift Myron Harris out wide to the right on 2nd down for Mike O'Horo. Mike to pass, looking, fires it in the sideline for Harris. He dives down, and I think he made the catch. Short of the line to gain, but a nice diving grab by Myron Harris out of Chippewa Valley High School and Wayne State University before he joined Davenport. Jaden Dawson brought him down about 3 yards shy of the line to gain. Let's call it 3rd and 3.5 for DU.
Ball thrown slightly behind Harris. Khalif comes in to replace him in the backfield.
Well, we're seeing them run that quarterback more than we've seen all season long, Bill, and that's certainly something I'm sure they picked up on film. They shift Clint Walker and Nemasango both off to the right. Give to the Beef off the right side. Cuts back in. He's close to the first down. He might have it. He does. Khalif the Beef Jenkins out of River Rouge, Michigan. 5'9", 255, and another dead ball flag. Is it on Simo this time? No, we're not sure. The coaches to our left are shaking their heads. The Davenport coaches. That's another dead ball. We're about to approach leave foolish level to stupid level, I think. I'm afraid I've got to say it is against Davenport.
The result of the play is a first down. After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense number 57. 15 yards from the succeeding spot. It will be first and...
So it is still first down, but because it happened after the play the play had picked up the first down.
Adam Sanjo, left tackle, caught doing something the officiating crew didn't like. But at least he got first down out of it. Now
and because it was after the play, it's 1st and 10 still. They just lose the yardage, but they don't lose it on the sequence as far as picking up another first down. So it's 1st and 10 and not 25. That's a break for Davenport. O'Hara stays in at quarterback. Here comes the pressure. He's flushed out. Get rid of it, Mike. He'll throw it across his body for Harris, and he makes the catch. Talk about making something out of nothing. Charles Gaddy on the tackle, but a nice grab over there by Harris, and what a job by Mike O'Hara getting rid of that football.
Sparky doing a nice job of alternating Harris and Khalif depending on what he wants.
He got 6 yards on that. 2nd down and 4 for DU. Design run, O'Hara up the middle, and he's going to get a yard, and that's about it. Got across the 25 just barely. Let's bring up 3rd down. Clock moving, just under 5 minutes to go, 2nd quarter. Davenport trailing Central Missouri 12-7. But the Panthers on the move in SEMO territory. 3rd down, let's call it a short 4 for Davenport. Or a long 3, your preference. Harris in that backfield on 3rd down. Now they send Harris flanked out to the right on 3rd down. Here comes the blitz again. Throw over the middle. Caught for the first down. Breaking a tackle to 15, the 10, the 5, and brought down right there. Keith Nemasango out of Oviedo, Florida. Just his 2nd grab of the year, but the biggest by far. Drew Kaufman brought him down. 1st and goal, Davenport. They'll set the chains. Panthers with the ball at the 6-yard line.
First down,
Beef in the backfield. O'Hara's going to keep it, running wide to the right. He's to the 6, the 5, the 4, dives forward toward the sideline. Did not get in, but he picked up a couple. Bumped out of bounds by Williams. Mike O'Hara got all the way down to the 2, it looks like. Good run by Mike O'Hara. Bill has made his way down to he's working his way down to the end zone to catch Sparky at the end of the half. Khalif the Beef takes the handoff to the 2, to the 1, falls forward. Did he get in? Touchdown, Davenport! Khalif the Beef Jenkins puts the Panthers back on top with 3:18 to go in the first half. (13-12) Davenport. Gilo will attempt the PAT. The Sultan of Snap, Joe Seidel, is the long snapper. Alec Woyan, the holder. The splendid toe of Brandon Gilo is up and it's through and it's good. No, timeout. They've got a flag on the play. I don't know if it happened after the kick or not, but there is a flag on the play. Let's check it. Let's sort it out here. If it's against the Mules, I think somebody jumped at the line of scrimmage. It might be a launching penalty. Let's check it to make sure they're not going to go for it. It'll be 15 on the kickoff, I believe. Let's check it. Here's the call from our referee. I think we're going to get that call.
The result of the play is a successful conversion. Personal foul, leaping, number 14. That penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. The kickoff will be for the 50.
All right, back with the kickoff. The PAT is good. It is 14-12 Davenport. Stay with us.
West Michigan residents, Roach Roofing, the big name in roofing, has grown. Announcing our Grand Rapids office. 5-star rated Roach Roofing gets the job done right, on time and on budget. Our team of trained professionals are here for you. For roof repairs or replacement, trust Roach Roofing. For a free inspection, call today. Let us take care of your roof so you can focus on what matters most. The big name in roofing, Roach Roofing.
Now, and DU will boot it away from the midfield stripe. I always think this is a great time to try an onside kick because even if you don't get it, they're going to get the ball about their own 35. Let's see what Gilo does, booting it away. Davis and Bell back to receive deep. Nope, he's going to kick it high and deep, and it'll be a touchback back into the end zone. (14-12) Davenport with 3:18 to go in this first half. Panthers have shown they can play with one of the best teams in Division II here through 2 quarters. Bill mentioned the Panthers just outside the top 25 ranking this week at number 26 in the voting. 3:18, that's a lifetime for Zach Zabrowski and company as far as time left in this second half. Second quarter, make that. Zabrowski to pass, fires a slant pattern. It's caught over here by the receiver Jake Lippy, brought down right away by Chris Thompson. He picked up about 6 on the play, 2nd down and 4. Against this offense, a 6-yard pickup is a win for the defense, I believe. Clock moving now, just under 3 minutes to go first half. Davenport leads by a deuce. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left for Minnesota native Zach Zabrowski. Panthers showing pressure. Up the middle, Zabrowski looking. He throws it in a quick pass out of the backfield. Caught at the 35 to the 40, then run out of bounds for the first down. Hogan Wasson made the catch. He's leading the team in receptions coming into today with 10. Christian Jones ran him out of bounds, but not till he picked up a first down. Clock will keep running even though the first down until we get under the 2-minute mark. 3 right, 2 left for Zabrowski and the Mules to pass. Plenty of protection. Zabrowski's got all day. You throw it over here. It is caught for the first down by Lippy. Lippy is crossing into Davenport territory at about the 40-yard line. Make it the 39 maybe. No, his knee went down at the 40. Chris Thompson on the coverage. They'll start that clock again. Now they'll stand up. And there's your 2-minute timeout. College football now has a 2-minute timeout. We'll take it right here. We'll stay right here. Run down the scoring recap for you. Davenport got on the board first. 10:39 to go in the first quarter. Michael Horo threw a flare pass out in the sideline to Myron Harris, who broke 2 tackles and scooted down the sideline for a touchdown. Brandon Gilo's kick made it 7-0 Davenport. Mules didn't get on the board till 5:26 left in the first quarter when Jack Miller booted a 28-yard field goal for the Mules. That made it 7-3. Then Davenport had a ball snapped over the quarterback's head and recovered in the end zone for a safety for the Mules. That made it 7-5 in favor of Davenport. Then the Mules drove it down to the 1-yard line. Will Bell ran it in for a 1-yard score to put them on top 12-7, but Davenport got the ball back. They got it down to 2-yard line where Khalif the Beef Jenkins plowed it in for the score. Gilo's PAT made it 14-12 Davenport. That's where we stand with 2 minutes to go in this first half. Final 2 minutes. Boy, what a big possession this could be for Davenport if they can somehow keep the Mules out of the end zone here. Davenport 14, Central Missouri 12 with exactly 2 minutes left in this first half. Empty backfield for Zabrowski in the pocket, avoids one rusher. Now he's going to run. He gets to the line of scrimmage and he's going to get about 3 or 4 before he's bumped out of bounds. Now they will stop the clock because we're under 2 minutes. Making the tackle that time for Davenport was Philip Starks, the senior out of Jacksonville, Florida, transfer from Valdosta State. Second down and 4 for the Mules. Now they started the clock. They shouldn't have. He ran out of bounds. They've had some clock issues today here at Davenport. Back to pass Zabrowski in the pocket. He's going to go long down the left sideline, and that ball is incomplete. Tight coverage over there by Davenport's Christian Jones. And we've got an injured SEMO player down on right at the 40-yard line. It's a lineman, and he seems to be in some pain.
Officials timeout for an injured player in the offense.
Davenport 14, Central Missouri 12. And the injured player is Jonathan Dennis, redshirt junior out of Homestead, Florida. And he appears to be in some discomfort. Why don't we take a quick break and come back with the, well, now we'll catch up on some other tidbits. Davenport heads to Missouri, the state where SEMO is located. And they'll take on William Jewell, 2 o'clock Michigan time next week. 2 o'clock Michigan time, William Jewell. Why don't we take a break and come back with more here. Davenport leading 14-12 with an injured player here at DU.
West Michigan residents, Roach Roofing, the big name in roofing, has grown. Announcing our Grand Rapids office. 5-star rated Roach Roofing gets the job done right, on time and on budget. Our team of trained professionals are here for you. For roof repairs or replacement, trust Roach Roofing. For a free inspection, call today. Let us take care of your roof so you can focus on what matters most. The big name in roofing, Roach Roofing.
All right, the injured player has worked his way over. Hobbling off, we hope he's okay. 95 seconds left in this first half. Davenport leading Central Missouri 14-12. The Mules have a third down, let's call it 4, at the DU 34-yard line. 2 receivers left, 3 to the right for Zabrowski and company. He sends a man in motion. Long count, takes the snap in the pocket. Good protection, throws it over the middle. Caught for the first down, 25, 20, and down near the 15-yard line. Here comes a flag. From way in the backfield. On the coverage and tackle was Cameron Grodhouse. Let's hope this is against the offense. I wonder if they had somebody downfield, ineligible downfield. The way that came in, let's check it.
Pass interference. Offense number 4.
Oh, offense interference. We'll take that.
This spot is third down. The clock will run on my signal.
It was 3rd and 4, and now that's going to be a 15-yarder. That's going to move them all the way back out near midfield. All the way out to the 49-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 19. For most teams, you would say, well, this situation, 3rd and 19, you're going to kind of bring it in a little close to vest and punt it away and trust your defense. That's not the way this offense thinks here for Central Missouri. They're thinking we can pick this up 3rd and 19. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Can DU get some heat on Zabrowski, who takes the snap in the pocket? Stepping up, throws it over the middle, and it is caught. Well short of the first down. Nice open field tackle by Davenport. Big hit there, a good clean. Now they're saying incomplete. They say he did not complete the catch. What a hit that time on Hogan Wasson. He got the ball, and he is hobbling back. First they call it a catch, and now they're saying, then they said incomplete, and now they're discussing it. And I think that
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass.
and the crowd roars here at Davenport on the call of an incomplete pass. What a hit by Cam Grodhouse out of Wellsville, Ohio. What an impression this young man has made in his 1 year with Davenport. Why haven't they moved the ball back to the original line of scrimmage if it's an incomplete pass? Now it looks they have done it now.
Central Missouri has called timeout to challenge the ruling on the field of an incomplete
Yeah, they're going to challenge it again. We normally have a replay, but we don't have it. We don't have video replay today. But even if we did, the replay that we have would not be the official one. There's a separate camera that is used for replays that we don't see. Our Arete visual crew is not part of that. And that has to be a clear-cut decision to do that. Now, if they call it a catch, it will still be 4th down. I'm trying to remember where the ball was. I think it was about the 34-yard line. I think it'll be about a 4th down and 3. If they overturn it and call this a catch, it'll still be short of the line to gain. This is a big play in this first half. Bill Rowan has made his way down to the end zone. Well, he'll collar Sparky before we send it back to the studios for our radio audience at the half. Big verdict here, because SEMO, as aggressive as they are, they'll have to punt the football on 4th down if it stays incomplete. Wasson, who took that big hit, did hobble off to the sideline on his own power, but he was definitely wobbly. They are looking under the tent still at this replay. It's the big one in this game, with Davenport leading 14-12 with just under a minute to play in this first half. And we're going to get the verdict right now. Listen, this is a big one, folks. Listen up.
Upon further review, the ruling on the field stands as called. It is an incomplete pass. It's 4th down.
And the Panther fans roar their approval, as they should. That'll bring up 4th down out near the midfield stripe.
Only challenge of the game.
The way things are going, they've got to make sure that they don't have a penalty on this play, because they should get the ball in decent field position. Justin White back to receive the punt from Ethan Brown. Brown standing at his own 36-yard line. Ball just near the midfield stripe. Don't rush the kicker, guys. We're going to get the ball. There's the snap. High kick, not very deep. Very, very high. Justin White says, I'm going to get out of the way. Watch it hit at the 10 to the 5, and it rolls out of bounds near the 5-yard line with 46 seconds to go in this first half. I don't think Davenport should do too much get too bold here on 1st down from their own. They'll say the ball kicked out at the 7-yard line. Mules have just 2 timeouts left, so they can't stop the clock enough to get the ball back here. So I think we'll see a couple of kneels. Although O'Hara is in the pistol formation on 1st and goal. Protect that football on 1st down. And now we get a flag before the snap. The illegal procedure against Davenport, and that'll move him back closer.
Offense number 6,
Well, they're keeping O'Horo in the pistol formation. I'd rather see a guy over center and a quarterback sneak. It's back to the 3-yard line. 46 seconds to go in this first half. Khalif Jenkins in the backfield to the right of O'Horo. They'll give it to the Beef. Goes to the right, then back to the left, then goes to the right again. Gets to the line of scrimmage, I think, and that's about it to the 3. Simo not stopping the clock because they can't get the ball back anyway, and the clock says Davenport does not. Now they are going to call it. They're going to call the timeout. They're going to make Davenport play the full first half.
Missouri, their second and a half.
So DU should take a lead into the locker room, a score that'll raise a few eyebrows across Division II circles, with the Panthers still 2-0, but a decided underdog going in against the number 11 team in high-scoring Central Missouri. Still one timeout left for the Mules. Wait, I was reading the scoreboard wrong. I think I saw they only had 2 left, but it shows 2 now after that last timeout. So if they do have 2 more, they can stop the clock and at least force Davenport to punt the football. Remember, the scoreboard is not official, and neither am I. Now they're going to go over center here. O'Hara just take the snap, take a knee, run down a few more seconds. Simo will call another timeout.
Timeout, Central Missouri, their third and final timeout.
That is their final timeout. So now I'm not sure why. I guess Davenport will have to snap it one more time. We'll wind down the final seconds. Then we'll go down to Bill. Again, radio audience will see that. We'll hear some highlights from the first half, scores across the GLIAC, across the Midwest, and across the nation. If you're watching us on Flow Sports, you'll see a montage of video highlights from the first half. Wish we could comment on them, but we can't. We lost our replay monitor here today. DU back home 2 weeks from today against Grand Valley State, 12 noon, 2 weeks from today here, the next home game for DU. Panthers will go over center. O'Hara will take the snap and goes to the knee, and that should run out the final seconds in this one. And DU will go to the locker room leading the 11th ranked team in the nation, Central Missouri, after 2 very fine quarters of football on both sides of the ball for DU. Final 10 seconds ticking off right now. And we're down to 0. There we go. That's the end of the first half with the score. Davenport 14 and Central Missouri 12. We're going to be going down to Bill here with Coach Sparky McEwen in just a second. The Panthers, as they always do, will let the opponents go. Bill's down there with Coach.
We are at halftime with Coach Sparky McEwen. Coach, they came in averaging 52 points a game. You hold them to 12. Key to that. What was the key to that?
Well, the guys are playing hard. We're playing with a lot of emotion. We're tackling. We just got to get away from this stupid-ass penalties. They're disciplined fouls. It's just so frustrating. We got a lot of work to do.
You got to appreciate the directness. Your message then to your kids at halftime.
You guys, we got to finish. If you want to make something big about yourself and who you are, come out the second half, cut out the dumb stuff, play hard, finish this game the right way.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Bill. Thanks, Coach, again, as Bill said, for the directness. All right, here's what we got lined up for you here. Again, if you're watching on Flow Sports, you'll see a montage of highlights throughout the half. If you're listening to us on our radio partner, 96.1 The Game and GR, we will go back to the studios with Jeff Dahm. So, again, at the break, Davenport 14, Central Missouri 12. Stay with us.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track. GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
We're just about ready for the second half of action here at Davenport this afternoon, with the Davenport Panthers leading the 11th ranked team in the country, Central Missouri, 14-12 after 2 quarters of play. Rick Berkey and Bill Rowan on the call. Spotter Mark Erickson, our Eric Day visual crew, been showing you the video highlights from that. Bill, let's take a look at the numbers from the first half of play.
You bet, Rick. We got a close one. First downs, Davenport with 9, Central Missouri 19. Neither team running real well. Central Missouri 21 carries for 52 yards. Now that's affected by Davenport's sacks of the quarterback. Davenport 20 rushes for 30 yards. Passing yards net, Zabrowski 18 for 29, 176 for the visitors. Davenport 6 for 7 for 126 yards. And Rick, you caught the fact that O'Horo for Davenport 6 for 6 in the first half. Total offense, Central Missouri 50 plays, 228 yards. Davenport almost half as many plays, 27 for 156. Possession time, 18 minutes in the first half for the visitors, 12 for Davenport. Remember that Davenport only had the ball for less than 3 minutes in the first quarter, so they picked it up a little bit. Third down conversions, Davenport 3 for 5, visitors 2 for 7. And again, Rick, to your point, Mike O'Horo 6 for 6 passing for Davenport in the first half.
And Sparky McEwen told me this week that he's talked to Mike about his percentage. It was just 45% completions through 2 games. And 6 for 6 is a pretty good percentage based on my mathematical background.
I couldn't argue with you. I'd also tell you, when I was down on the field before we talked to Sparky at halftime, I went behind one of the benches, and boy, were the offensive linemen getting their fannies chewed by the coaches for those 2 15-yard penalties. Coach was saying things like, guys, it's 3 seconds out of your life. Just behave for 3 seconds, and we don't get penalized 15. Let's see if they clean it up in the second half.
Yeah, the 8 penalties certainly well described by Coach with you at halftime. Panthers will get the football, leading at 14-12. And I got to tell you, through 2 quarters, I thought if Davenport had a chance to win this game, it'd have to be in a shootout. And maybe it still will turn into that, but right now it's not. Davenport's played very, very well on both sides of the football. Groupie will tee it up at the 35-yard line. Collins and Kendall Williams to receive for Davenport deep, standing about their 2-yard line. Wind has picked up, as we said. It's more of a cross breeze from one corner of the field across to the other. It'll favor slightly the team going left to right, which is SEMO in this third quarter. High kick. Collins will go over and looking at the goal line, and he's going to come out 2 yards deep. Antoine Collins to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Antoine Collins 25-30. Antoine Collins 35-40. Antoine Collins to the 45, and he's run out of bounds. Nice return by Antoine Collins, the junior out of Capitol Heights, Maryland, and DU gets great field position to start before Groupie ran him out of bounds.
Defenders flying all over the place. Great blocking by Davenport. I started looking for a flag because of all the activity, but they just clean blocked that, and Davenport will start at its own 48.
DU's first snap of the second half. Dwan Mathis in the pocket. He fakes, and he's going to be hit and dropped for a loss.
Couple different fakes there, and took a little long to develop. Mathis dipped his shoulder and then lost sight of the field. Somebody came up the middle to get him. Who was that? Elias Sherman. Knocking Mathis down. So second and about 17 with that 7-yard loss.
Hand off to Myron Harris, left side. Got across the line for a couple, and that's about it. Make it 3rd and long for Davenport on its first possession of this second half.
Joshua Bean on the tackle for the Mules.
Hakeem Harris is wide to the right for DU along with Preston Smith on 3rd and very long for the Panthers in this third quarter. DeJuan Mathis takes the snap in the pocket. He'll step up, looks out. Now he's going to run to the 45. Gets by one man to the 50. Falls forward to the 45-yard line. Nice run by DeJuan Mathis, who's rushed for 43 yards for the season coming into this with a long of 12. He got about that on that one, but it's 4th down. Brought down by Reed. Let's see if the Panthers are going to go for it. Why not? In this type of game, against this kind of offense, I think you almost have to, Bill, on 4th down here.
You bet. Nice move by Mathis, turning an 8-yard gain into about a 12-yard gain there.
They bring Michael Horo back in at quarterback on 4th down and 4 for DU. First possession of the third quarter. Long count. He tried to draw him offside. Now watch. Horo step back. He's going to punt it, Bill. Watch him. One step and a kick. He's going to roll down inside the 20 and out of bounds about the 15-yard line.
Davenport didn't get the big bounce they wanted there, but that strategy meant no one back to cover the kick for the Mules.
Not a great spot for DU. They'll mark it out to the 18-yard line, but still, Panthers punted away. First possession of this second half for the Mules of Central Missouri. Located in Warrensburg, Missouri, a town of about 20,000 up in the northwest corner of the state. I guessed about an hour southeast of Kansas City, might be a little less.
Zabrowski will take the field, 18 for 29. Quarterback rating of 113. I never know too much about those, but I know it's good.
Zabrowski will run it on 1st down. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, but breaks a tackle. Gets across the 25-yard line. Nice run by Zach Zabrowski.
Ball carrier number 12.
He rushed for a net 11 yards.
Tackle by number 8.
He was sacked twice in that first half.
Ty Martin on the tackle for D.
2nd down, same thing. He's going to run again. He's going to pick up a 1st down across the 35 and out near the 40-yard line. Zach Zabrowski, the man with the golden arm, showing his talented legs right now. Brought down by Philip Starks, the senior, but they move the chains. 1st and 10. See if they stay with that play till Davenport stops it. No, they're going to put it up. Zabrowski, quick flare pass, caught at the 44 and out to the 45, across the 47-yard line.
Good pursuit there. Receiver fooled the first corner, but another cornerback came up and got him, Miles Harris, on that tackle.
Nice pickup of 8 on 1st down. Zabrowski, as he did in the first half, comes out slinging it over the middle, incomplete. Oh, the official was knocked down, and the Panther defender is shaken up. He hit the official on his coverage. Let's hope he's okay. That's a freak way to lose somebody. It is Xavier Marquez from Connecticut. He's going to hobble off to the sideline. 3rd and 2.
Three-way collision there. The official was bigger than either one of the players, and he kept his hat on, even though he fell.
Davenport 14, Central Missouri 12. We played under a minute here in this third quarter. I'm sorry, we played a little over 3 minutes in this third quarter. Zabrowski signaling something to his wide receivers. He thinks he's going to go long to somebody. Pump fake. Now he's looking. Now he's flushed out. Running to the right. Zabrowski across his body. Throws it over here. Caught for the 1st down. Breaking a tackle at 35-30. This is possible. Down to the 15, and he's brought down inside the 15-yard line. What a tremendous throw that was, Bill. Zabrowski against his body being pursued. Finally brought down by Grodhaus, but not till he picks up a 1st down all the way down to the 15.
And they keep the pressure on already. That it's the chain gang that can't keep up.
They're
not in place.
Yeah, they don't just go to the no huddle. They run to the line of scrimmage. Here comes a flag. Zabrowski to the 15, to the 10. Leaps forward. He fumbles the ball. It's recovered in the end zone by the Mules. I think it's a touchdown. It is a touchdown if the penalty doesn't take it back.
Let's see if we see a hold here, Rick.
From where it came, that's a good guess. We've got another Panther shaken up on the play, though. That does negate it. Will Berry is the injured Panther, junior out of Joliet, Illinois. He's being attended to. Why don't we take a quick break, come back with more. Davenport leading 14-12, but the Mules are threatening here in the third quarter.
West Michigan residents, Roach Roofing, the big name in roofing, has grown. Announcing our Grand Rapids office. 5-star rated Roach Roofing gets the job done right, on time and on budget. Our team of trained professionals are here for you. For roof repairs or replacement, trust Roach Roofing. For a free inspection, call today. Let us take care of your roof so you can focus on what matters most. The big name in roofing, Roach Roofing.
We come back to play. The would-be touchdown is negated by the holding penalty. They'll move the ball back to the 25-yard line. 1st and 20 for the Mules of Central Missouri, trailing Davenport by 2 here. 11-12 to go in the third quarter. Zach Zembrowski, the quarterback, empty backfield, takes the snap in the pocket. Good protection. Fires it deep down the left sideline, and it's going to be caught near the sideline and run out of bounds. I think that was Hawkins. Let's check it. No, it is Jack Pospisil. Coverage over there by Harris, but a nice throw and catch. He ran out of bounds at the 9-yard line. It's second down at about 2. 1st and 20, no problem for these Mules. Zembrowski back to pass. Throws a slant pattern. Incomplete, in and out of the hands. Went off the hands of the intended receiver, Christian Dixon. There is a flag in the defensive backfield, and the way that the Mules are gesturing, I think it's going to be against Davenport, who had 8 penalties in that first half, and as Sparky described it to Bill, unwise.
Offensive pass interference.
Offensive pass interference. So now it'll be second down at about 12. They'll move it back to, what is it, about the 22? Make that the 23-yard line. Call it 2nd and 13. And we apologize, we don't have a replay monitor today. It went kaput on us. Back to pass Zembrowski, second down. Good protection. Now he's flushed out. Looking, he throws it long over the middle, and that ball is caught for the touchdown. What a throw, what a catch. Making the grab was Christian Dixon, his second score of the game, and the Mules jump back out on top.
I don't know what to make of that, Rick. Zembrowski just floated that ball. He's done it a couple times, particularly in the second half here, where you see him throw the ball across the field, and it's not a bullet, and it's not a long bomb. You think interception, but he just feathered that into the receiver's hands down the right side. Touchdown. 18-14 Mules with the extra point coming up right now.
Snap, the spot, the kick is up, and the kick is no good. So it's an 18-14 lead for the Mules with 10:34 to go in this third quarter. They've missed a field goal, and now they've missed a PAT. And Davenport will get the ball back trailing.
Rick, a quick surprise for you. Look at a couple other scores of 1 p.m. games. Michigan Tech earlier, midway through the second quarter, in a game that started at 1, leading Wisconsin Oshkosh. I think that's in Wisconsin. Here's the shocker. I mentioned in the pregame that Northern Michigan either won 1 or none last year and have started off 0-3, following a winless season last year. So they take on Alma from the Division III MIAA here in Michigan. They trail Alma 23-7 late in the second quarter. Alma over Northern Michigan.
Wind picking up as he comes into our open window here. Bill, you had a chance to, when you were down on the field, get a better look at the crowd here, which is impressive on this opening day for DU.
It is a big one. The typical stands would no way hold the crowd they have. They put up a couple extra stands. Those are 80% full. They are above capacity compared to what you normally see, and ringing all the way around the field with fans who are getting in the sight lines of other fans.
Those of you who are watching on Flow Sports, they're seeing the visiting stands. Antoine Collins will go back. He's going to bring it out again. Antoine to the 10, to the 15, 25, 30. Antoine down the sideline, 35. Hesitates at the 40, and he's out across the 40-yard line. Second nice return by Antoine Collins. DU good field position. Jaden Dawson brought him down, but it's 1st and 10 for DU out at the 42-yard line.
Kick team coach got to be smiling. Do we see a flag on the field here?
We do. That's going to negate a nice return.
Number 29, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. 1st and 10.
Holding penalty from the spot. That's going to move him all the way down near the 10-yard line. Ouch. Mike O'Hara will come back in on the shuffling quarterback scenario for DU. They'll spot the ball at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10, Davenport. Panthers going without Meach Garrett, their second leading receiver coming in today. Preston Smith had 7 grabs. Meach Garrett had 6, but Meach is out for at least a couple weeks with an injury. O'Hara back in at quarterback, sends Myron Harris in motion to the right. Mike will take the snap, step up, fire a little quick flare pass. It's caught for a short gain. Making the grab was Kendall Williams, grad student out of Redford, Michigan. All GLIAC last year for Wayne State, joins us this year. Javion Brown made the tackle. Just a short pickup of about 3 for DU.
O'Hara now 7 for 7.
3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, and an empty backfield for Mike O'Hara. Takes the snap. He's going to run up the middle. Got a seam to the 15, to the 20. He's got a first down across the 22-yard line. Got just enough to move the chains. Brought down by Brown, but a nice run there by Mike O'Hara. He was the leading rusher for the Panthers in that first half, Bill, with 28 yards on the ground. And he's picked up a nice first down here. Central Missouri 18, Davenport 14. Near hash mark, right to left go the Panthers. Delayed handoff, nope, he's going to flip it out here. Caught by Kendall Williams, gets to the outside 25-30. Kendall Williams 35-40, leaps over a man and nearly busted it. Great run by Kendall Williams, the 5'8", 165-pounder. Nice pickup all the way out near the 45-yard line, and he almost took it to the distance, Bill.
Little hurdle move. Ladarian Polk got him. Otherwise, he looked like he was gone near midfield.
Spotted at the 44. Handoff Myron Harris, right side, and he's getting to the line of scrimmage and falls forward for 1. That's about it. 2nd down and 9. Boy, that wind has shifted again, Bill. Look at the flags now. It's now blowing almost right to left, it looks like. Look at the U.S. flag across the way at the baseball stadium.
Maybe swirling.
Yeah. To pass, O'Hara, flare pass, caught over the middle for the first down, across the 50 down to the 45-yard line. Nice catch and run that time by Hakeem Harris, the senior out of Markham, Ontario. Makes the catch. Polk brought him down again. That's the first catch of the day for Hakeem Harris and his 3rd of the season for the senior. 1st and 10 DU at the 44-yard line. Panthers running tempo. 3 left. Harris in the backfield on 1st and 10. Mike O'Hara gives it to Myron, right side. Got a little bit of a seam, breaks 1 tackle, falls forward to the 40, keeps the legs driving. He'll mic his knee down at the 40-yard line. Pick up a 4 before Drew Kaufman out of Overland Park, Kansas made the tackle. Give him 4, 2nd and 6 for DU, trailing by 4 now, 18-14 as we approach the midway point of this 3rd quarter. Rick Berkey and Bill Rowan on the call. Spotter Mark Erickson helping us out every chance he can. O'Hara to pass. Look out. Throws it over the middle. And it is almost caught for the first down. Just batted out of the hands of Harris. I think the defender that time, who was Gaddy, the Michigan native, reached in and just smacked it down out of his hands.
And knocked it down late. First incompletion for O'Horo.
Crowd trying to exhort the Panthers offense to keep the chains moving. 3 left, 2 right for Mike O'Horo. Takes the snap in the pocket. Quick flare pass. Caught at the 40, and that's all they're going to get. No gain at all. It'll be 4th down at the 40 and a good 5.5 yards to go. You'd be tempted to go for it, but Bill, I think the smart play is to punt it as they did last time. Gaddy again makes the tackle for the Mules. O'Horo is in there. He lines him up out there. But remember, he did this last time in a very similar spot in this third quarter. He took a couple steps back and did a quick pooch kick. See if he does it again. He's got the call. No, he's going to throw it. He's being flushed out, throws it over the middle, and it's caught for the first down to the 30, 25, and down to the 20-yard line. Still to the 15, Hakeem Harris. What a play by Hakeem Harris. His biggest play as a Panther is a big one here. Gaddy brought him down, but not till he got all the way down to the 15.
That looked like another play where Gaddy was going to bat the ball out of the receiver's hands late, but he hung on to it, and then 10 to 15 more yards.
1st and 10 at the 15 for DU. Trying to regain the lead with 3 right, 2 left for Mike O'Horo. Mike takes the snap in the pocket. He throws it long down here. It's a whistle, blows it dead before the snap. Illegal procedure against Davenport will back them up. Well, you don't like penalties of any kind, but that's one you can live with, you know. That's not after the play. It's not just somebody trying to make a statement. Just somebody a little eager on the line. 5-yard penalty, 1st and 15 for Davenport back at the 20. O'Horo's putting up some pretty good numbers, Bill.
Yeah, see what he's got here so far. He's got a 250 quarterback rating. I think that's good too, Rick. He's 11 for 12.
O'Horo to pass in the pocket. Throws it deep on the right sideline, incomplete. Myron Harris came out of the backfield, did a deep out pattern. Ball just a little too far in front of him. Coverage over there by Sanders for the Mules. 2nd down and 15.
187 yards passing for O'Horo as well.
We're still trying to figure out this breeze. Started out directly across from us and coming right straight towards us across the field. Then it went left to right from one corner to the other. Now it's going center to the left. 2nd and 15 for DU. O'Horo with a snap in the pocket. Looking, pump fakes. Now he's looking to run. Running to the right. Looking again. He'll just throw it out of bounds. Oh, it's picked off. Was he out of bounds, though? He was out of bounds. He threw it out of bounds.
Yep.
He was intercepted, but Mike knew where he was throwing it. He threw it out of bounds, so he avoids the sack. Bring up 3rd and long for DU.
Rick, Central Missouri has a cornerback, Rajon Williams, talking to the Davenport bench on every play. When I was down on the field, he was jawing with Preston Smith. It would be fun to see him throw left side. Maybe one over his head. Just a chatterbox down there.
Big play here in this one. 3rd down and 15 for DU. At the 20-yard line, O'Horo to pass. Looking. He throws it long, gone over the middle, up in the air. Caught for the touchdown! Touchdown, Davenport! Preston Smith went up and got it. Pogo Preston with the haul and the lead for the Panthers.
Just a nice throw, well-covered receiver, hands go up, squeeze that ball, touchdown. And for what it's worth, Rick, Rajon Williams, the cornerback I was talking about, not involved in that play, but the Davenport offensive line jogged over to him and said, how do you like that? So they shut him up a little bit. Extra point attempt coming up here.
Kick is up, and the kick is good. Davenport 21, Central Missouri 18. Back with the kickoff on DUPanthers.com. Flow Sports Productions, and of course, our neighborhood partners on the radio. 96-1 the game.
Davenport football head coach Sparky McEwen is building something special and looks for talented local football players every summer at his DU football camps. Each summer, the Panthers offer a series of team and individual summer camps for high school students in grades 10 through 12. Camps offered include 7-on-7 team passing camps and skills camps for offensive and defensive players. At these camps, Panther coaches will provide evaluations, share fundamental and drill work tips, teach new skills, and assist in the development of current skills. Next year's summer camp dates will be released in early spring. Be sure to go to dupanthers.com for more information. That's dupanthers.com.
Back and forth we go. Davenport now reclaims the lead in this very entertaining football game. Charles Gaddy back to receive along with Bell of Gilo's boot here. And we don't know whether he's got the wind behind him or against him or crossway. Here's the approach by Gilo. Strong kick. It's going to come down to Gaddy, who's going to take it right at the 1-yard line. Charles Gaddy to the 10, to the 15, goes to the center of the line to the 20, and he's swallowed up right there. Bill, we have not had a turnover in this game. Credit to both teams there.
Yeah, you bet. Not even, I don't know if we've even seen a fumble. You know,
that was recovered, yeah.
No interceptions.
Nick Pulley on the tackle on special teams for Davenport, the redshirt junior out of East Lansing High School. Davenport by 3 with 5.5 to go in the third. Catch up Zach Zabrowski's numbers here in a second, Bill. We're beyond the midway point of the third quarter. On first down, he's going to run it off the left side. Gets by one man, breaks a tackle. He's a pretty good runner. I didn't expect to see this part of his game. He had some decent numbers, but he's got some moves out there. Gimonte Peck, Panther lineman, makes the tackle. In that first half, by the way, the leading tacklers for Davenport, Christian Jones with 7. Justin White, Liam Cavanaugh, and Philip Starks with 5 tackles apiece for the Panthers. Leading tackler for the Mules was Joshua Bean with 3. About a 4-yard pickup, 2nd and 6. Zabrowski to pass, fires it, caught out here and across the line of scrimmage by Derek Rose. He's got a first down across the 30, out near the 37-yard line.
Zabrowski now 23 for 35, about 275 yards. QBR rating a 139. I'll stop that, but I want to mention O'Hara is in the high 200s.
Philip Starks on the tackle. Pass. Now he's going to be flushed out, and he's hit. And he did a good job holding on to the football. Austin Allward out there. Good to see that. He had 2 sacks last week. He won't get credit for a sack here, Bill, because it was right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a foot gain. Has to be behind the line to get a sack, but he does get a big tackle for Austin, the young man from Middleville, not too far from here.
6'5", 225 for Austin. Looks like a big tight end down on the field.
Panthers had a couple sacks in that first half. They're going to need a couple more, I think, to pull this one out. Second down, Zabrowski. Quick player pass over there, wide open across the 45-50 into Davenport territory. This is Wasson. He's all the way down to the 45-yard line, maybe the 44. Finally brought down by Christian Jones. That's a rare breakdown we've seen defensively, Bill, because he had plenty of space there on a quick flare pass.
Yeah, he did. 5 yards on each side of him. Nobody near him.
Move the chains for the Mules. Davenport by 3, 21-18, 3.5 to go in the third quarter. Zach Zabrowski, 12 touchdowns coming in, had 1 more today. He's going to run this one up the middle. He's got room to run. 40, 35, and he slides down for the first down. Actually, they'll say he started his slide a yard short of the first down. That's actually better for SEMO. Instead of a 1st and 10, they've got a 2nd and 1 at the Davenport 35-yard line.
Still surprised to see a guy with his arm run the way he is, and it's up the middle.
Yeah.
So you're going to get it from all sides when they catch up to you.
Clock moving, 2:49 to go, third quarter. We've had really 4 lead changes already in this game. Zabrowski, a long count, takes the shotgun snap. He's being pressured, gets rid of it just as he's hit. The bottom of that pile, oh my gosh. Panthers nearly picked up another unnecessary roughness, but hitting the quarterback just as he got rid of it was Deeb Alawan, the fifth-year player out of Strongsville, Ohio. The official thought about throwing the flag, but it kept it in there. He just gave Deeb a glare and a warning. 3rd down and 1. I would expect the run by Zabrowski here on 3rd and short, as they spread everybody out on the receiver side. In motion comes Whiteout. They will flip it over here to Wasson, running wide. He turns it upfield, gets the first down across the 35 to about the 31-yard line, maybe the 30. Hogan Wasson gets the first down, brought down by Christian Jones. Jones continues to lead the Panthers in tackles today. 1st and 10, Mules at the 30. Zabrowski to pass in the pocket, steps up, throws it across his body, and it's incomplete. Oh, he threw a dangerous pass there. Threw it into double coverage. Xavier Marquez and Christian Jones both on the coverage. I think the receiver might have helped break up the pass, which could have been an interception. Second and 10. Clock stops with 2:13 to go in the 3rd. DU by 3 here in the home opener. And a big Davenport home crowd here on this gorgeous afternoon. 3 right, 2 left. Zabrowski in the pocket, throws it over the middle, and caught for the first down. What a grab that time. Going up and making the catch was Hogan Wasson. Brought down by LaKen Nettles, but it's 1st and 10 again for the Mules, who are moving the chains.
That'll help a quarterback statistics. Wasson getting both arms way out. Fingertip grab.
Now he brings the running back into the backfield for the first time in a while. And he'll give it on the delayed handoff to Bell. Bell's got a hole up the middle, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Central Missouri. Langelo Bell.
Looked like a really simple, very slight delay. Ran over the left guard, and there was nobody there. Up the middle he went. That really did not look like much of a play starting out, but it works for the Mules. He's now got 24 to Davenport's 21. PAT coming up.
They missed the PAT last time. That was big. Jack Miller. He was 13 for 13 in PATs coming into today till he missed that one. Out of the hold of Ethan Brown. Good snap, good spot. Kick is on its way, and the kick is good. 1:43 to go in this 3rd quarter. Central Missouri 25, Davenport 21.
And that extra point could be significant later in the game. 4-point lead tougher than a 3. Beyond the obvious, it means that Sparky could find himself not being able to tie it up with a field goal later on. Also update you, Rick, quickly on scores. Michigan Tech now flexing its muscle. They lead 20-0 at halftime at Wisconsin Oshkosh. Northern Michigan trailing Alma 23-10 at halftime, and that is Northern Michigan's homecoming game.
Well, the Panthers trail again. Back and forth we go in this one. 24, make that 25-21 Mules. Antoine Collins has had two very good returns for DU. Let's see if they kick it away from him this time. The dangerous Kendall Williams is flanked to Antoine's left. If they do go to Kendall thinking he's a weak link, they'll be mistaken. Right-footed Brett Groupie from the 35-yard line has a little breeze behind him. He kicks it away, and Collins is going to get another chance, this time at the 2-yard line. Antoine Collins to the 10, 15, 20. Antoine to the right side, and he's brought down on an ankle tackle at the 25-yard line. Just started picking up a head of steam when he was brought down. Panthers will take the ball with 94 seconds left in this third quarter. Tackled on special teams by Jordan Tate out of St. Louis for the Mules.
You get a lot of wind now, Rick.
Yeah, it's really whipping into our crowd mic now.
Shouldn't have made fun of it earlier. It really is gusting.
Well, we got our answer we were talking about during the break. Mike O'Horo stays out at quarterback. Sparky McEwen is not going with the platoon alternation this time because O'Horo is playing so well for DU. On first down, a quick flare pass. Caught at the 20 to the outside the 25 and brought down across the 25 for a very short gain. Making the catch was Myron Harris. I'm sorry, that is Kendall Williams. Just a short gain before Javine Brown brought him down. Second down and 9 for DU. At the 25. 3 right, 2 left. O'Horo to pass. Throws a quick pass. Caught at the 20. 25, 30. This is Kendall Williams to the 35 to the 40, and he's run out of bounds. He went all across the field from one side to the other. Kendall Williams picks up the first down and moves the chains for DU. Kendall Williams was brought down by Rajon Williams of the Mules, but a nice catch and run. Nice pickup of 16 yards. First and 10. O'Horo continues to play well at quarterback for DU. Quick flare pass. Caught at the 40. And getting by one man. And then he breaks a tackle at the 45 and about the 47-yard line. Well, I didn't think there was anything there. Going down low to make the catch. It was Myron Harris out of the backfield. Boy, that was a good grab down by the kneecaps. And he picked up 5.5 yards when there wasn't much there at all. And that is the end of the third quarter with the score. Central Missouri 25, Davenport 21. Back with the fourth exciting quarter. Stay with us on DUPanthers.com and 96-1 the game.
Roofing has grown. Announcing our Grand Rapids office. 5-star rated Roach Roofing gets the job done right, on time and on budget. Our team of trained professionals are here for you. For roof repairs or replacement, trust Roach Roofing. For a free inspection, call today. Let us take care of your roof so you can focus on what matters most. The big name in roofing, Roach Roofing.
The GLIAC.
5 yards rushing. Davenport not untracked on the ground. 26 carries for 49 passing yards. Visitors 309, Davenport 229, and time of possession, because we're about to call a play, visitors 24 minutes, Davenport 21.
2nd and 5 for the Panthers as we start the fourth quarter here at DU. O'Horo takes the snap in the pocket. Good protection. Now he's flushed out to the right. Looking. He's got to throw it away. No, he's going to throw it towards the sideline. It is caught for the first down. A sliding catch over there by Stone Smengi, the redshirt junior from Hudsonville, not too far from here. 6'4", 218-pounder. First grab of the season for Stone.
I thought that play was going nowhere, and they picked up a quick 13.
Nice grab by Stone Smengi. His first of the season, moves the chains for DU. At the 44-yard line of the Mules. Quick flare pass caught over here by Kendall Williams, and there's nowhere to go. He's run out of bounds, lost the ball. I think they're going to call it a catch and a loss. I wish they'd call it an incompletion. It would have been 2nd and 10. Instead, he lost 3. Talon Sanders with a nice defensive play there for the Mules. Loss of 4, let's call it. Now look at the flag at the baseball stadium, Bill. It's just showing no wind at all. It cannot make up. Even the goalpost flags are limp as yesterday's dish rag. O'Horo to pass. Flushed out again. He'll throw it towards the sideline. This one he clearly does throw away.
I just threw that one away. Got knocked on his fanny at the end of the play as well.
3rd and long for DU. Make it 3rd and 14, trailing by 4, 25-21. We played a minute of football in this 4th quarter. DU heads back to Missouri, the home state of the Mules, to take on William Jewell. Next week, 2 o'clock Michigan time kickoff. Back to pass O'Horo in the pocket. He throws a little flare pass out here. Myron Harris has got it. 40, 35, 30. Myron Harris 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Davenport! Marvelous Myron does it again. From 52 yards out, and the Panthers reclaim the lead.
And what a beautiful toss by O'Horo. That ball only went about 11 yards, but he just flipped it over the defender's head.
It was very close to whether he got it in the end zone or got bumped out at the 1 yard line. But Harris, a big play.
Once again, ending it up by crashing
in
into
the pocket.
Pylon.
He throws a little flare pass out here. Myron Harris has got it.
A little work, but they signal touchdown. Again, great throw by O'Horo.
Gilo to attempt the PA2. The snap is good. The spot is good. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Davenport reclaims the lead, 27-25, or make that 28-25. 4th touchdown of the game for DU. And boy, we're setting up for a great finish, I think, Bill.
Really a good back and forth ball game. Each team has got plenty of weapons. I have no idea who's going to win this one. Although I really was a little worried. I thought Central Missouri was a big step up. They are ranked 11th in the nation, even after last week's loss. They were 3rd before that one. And Davenport needs to get a little love here. They have not cracked the top 25. Certainly if they hang on today, they will. But they played good ball.
Boy, that was a pretty wheel route there on 3rd and long. Myron Harris came out of the backfield, and O'Horo led him perfectly. Mike O'Horo's impressive day continues to get better and better and better on the stat sheet, and more importantly, on the scoreboard for Davenport, as the Panthers now grab the lead back, 28-25. I've lost track of how many lead changes we've had. Gilo will boot it away. Gaddy on the far side, Bell near for the Mules. Panthers on top by a 3 spot right now. Talented toe of Brandon Gilo will boot it away from the 35. It's an onside kick, and Brandon Gilo goes down. I think he got it. Gilo booted it slowly, and he got it himself. What a play by Brandon Gilo. Recovers the onside kick himself, and the Panthers steal a possession.
Sparky McEwen, how dare you? Absolutely outwitting the opposition. I thought, what are they doing? He's chasing the ball down the field. Good call, Spark. Good play, Gilo.
He just nubbed the top of it. Well, let's give Bartostola, the special teams coach to your left, Bill. Let's give him some credit.
Got a little thumbs up. One of the other coaches pointing to his temple. We outsmarted him is what we did.
And perfectly executed. Gilo came over, hit the top of the ball, and it just rotated over. Everybody was headed back on the offensive side, the receiving side, and he had to wait for it. Gilo had to wait to make sure it went 10 yards before he fell on it. Because at one point he had caught up to the ball, but he was still 3 yards shy of the 10-yard needed in order to make it an eligible onside reception.
Yeah, I thought he's watching it. Oh, I get it. 10 yards.
1st and 10 for DU at the 45-yard line. Handoff right side. Myron Harris Jumps to the outside, tries to break a tackle, but he's brought down after a very short gain. Myron threw a pretty nasty stiff arm out there, but you know who had no part of that? Rajon Williams. Nice catch by the Oregon native. Rajon Williams for a minimal gain of a 2. If Myron had gotten around the outside, that sideline where he's already scooted twice for a touchdown was open again. 2nd and 8 for DU. 13-18 left in this fourth quarter. Panthers with the ball in a 3-point lead here at Davenport. Khalif Jenkins back in the backfield. They move him to a slot right. It's an unusual position here for Khalif. Now they'll bring him back to the backfield after they reset the offense. Play clock down at 5. O'Horo takes the snap, gives to the Beef. Jumps to the outside to the left. There's nowhere to go, and he's not going to get anywhere. He got maybe a yard to the 49. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7 for Davenport. And we've got a shaken up player for Davenport. Or is it?
It's Khalif hopping on that ankle.
Yeah, Khalif is hobbling off. Well, we got to get the Beef there. Now we got a late flag come in. Boy, this is important. It's going to be after the play, so it's either going to be 3rd and very long for DU or a 1st down. Officials are discussing this. We'll get the call from our referee in just a second.
See Khalif talking.
There is no foul on the play. The tackle was legal. It's 3rd down.
Okay. So 3rd down.
Like Khalif now laying down on the field, really got a sore ankle, I think.
Oh, he's in real discomfort.
Yeah, whatever it is painful. Now he just did a push-up. Like, well, I'm down here, might as well get some PT in.
3rd down and 7. O'Horo to pass in the pocket, looking. He throws it long, deft line on the sideline. We've got contact and no whistle.
Throw something.
No flag.
Yeah.
He was looking for Preston Smith. There was some bumping going on.
Look at my man number 2 here. He's just talking to everybody.
He's talking to the referees now.
Yeah, now he's getting back to his regular audience, the Davenport bench.
Alec Woyan to punt, just one punt in that first half for him, 35-yarder. True freshman, following his brother's lead. Zach Patterson to receive. Woyan takes his time, high kick towards the sideline. Fair catch calls, hit the 10, the 5, and into the end zone.
Ball looked like it was going to bend around and maybe stay down by the goal, but into the end zone it goes.
So here's your reset with 12:20 to go in the fourth quarter and a back-and-forth affair. What a terrific ball game this has been to watch for any kind of football fan. It's Davenport 28, 11th-ranked Central Missouri 25 here at the Farmers Insurance Athletic Complex, which we know as the Farm here.
2 o'clock games beginning, Rick. Roosevelt University, the new conference member. 0-0 tie with Valparaiso. Valpo's a strong football program.
We'll be going to Roosevelt later this year. We'll check out our first look at the newest Lakers in the GLIAC. Yes, there are now 3 Lakers in the conference. Zabrowski to pass on first down, pump fake, throws it over the middle, and it is caught, bobbled, and then caught again. Boy, good concentration that time by King Blanton. He caught it, was hit, the ball popped in the air, and he grabbed it alertly and fell forward for about a 6-yard gain. Bumped over there by Cam Grodhouse, the grad student. 2nd down and 4 for Zabrowski and the Mules. Moving it right to left with the white pants, white jerseys, black helmets. Davenport has the black jerseys and black helmets. Zabrowski to pass in the pocket. He's flushed out. Now he wants to run. Gets by the line of scrimmage. Here comes a flag. He's got a first down across to the 34-yard line, but I think this baby's coming back.
Think we'll see a hold, Rick?
I do. Let's see if the officials concur.
Offense, number 76, 10 yards from the previous spot, remains 2nd down.
That'll move the ball back to the 16-yard line. Second down and 14 for Zabrowski and company. We'll get you Zabrowski's numbers in just a second. He sends 3 receivers to the left and 2 to the right on second and long. Sends a man in motion to the left. Takes the snap in the pocket. Looking, he throws it deep down the right sideline, and it is incomplete. Pretty good ball. Just went right through the hands of the receiver, I think, Bill.
Catchable. Zabrowski now 27 for 42 for 315.
Justin White on the coverage. 27 for how many?
27 for 42, 315 yards.
315.
And his touchdown.
Crowd romping and stomping at Davenport on third and long. Can they put some heat on Zach Zabrowski? Had 2 sacks in the first half, none here in the second. Man in motion left, Zabrowski to pass in the pocket. Waiting. He throws it long over the middle, and that ball is incomplete, and it's intercepted! It's intercepted by Davenport on the deflection. Justin White took the tip pass. I believe it was Justin. Let me check it. Or was it Chris Thompson?
One of them tipped it, one of them dove.
It was Chris Thompson. Chris Thompson dove and made the catch on the deflection. The first turnover of the game is a big one for DU. I'm not sure who got the original hand on it, but Thompson dove parallel to the ground, fully extended, reached out his fingers, and held onto it as he hit the ground. DU gets the ball back at the 45-yard line with 11:14 to go in the fourth quarter and a 3-point lead. O'Hara wants to run this one, goes to the right, cross the 45 to the 50. He's into Mules territory at the 49-yard line. Garrett Herman on the tackle. What a great effort there by Thompson. Handoff right side, Myron Harris jukes by one man, goes to the sideline, then stops, then accelerates and steps out of bounds. He's short of the line to gain. Let's see where they spot him out. They're going to spot him out at the 47-yard line. That's going to have third down and about 2 yards to go for DU. I think they're in, again, against this kind of offense, Bill, I think you got to think you're in 4-down territory, providing you don't lose yardage on this play.
Yep. Plenty of time left, though.
Let's call it 2. 3rd and 2. Now they shift the 2 tight ends. Walker and Nemasongo to the left. Preston Smith in motion. They will fake it to him. O'Hara will keep it left side. Plunges forward. He's very close. One official gives it to him. The other one has him short. I hope they go to the far side because they're marking it short. He's short by a foot. That's about it. They're going to keep the offense out there on 3rd down. This is too bad we don't have the beef right now. Remember, he came off injured last time.
Yeah, where is he?
Play clock reset. Plenty of time to decide here. They may take it down and then call a timeout. 4th down and a foot for DU. O'Hara goes over center on 4th down.
Sneak.
That's what he's showing. Takes the sneak, plunges forward, and he got a little bit of yardage, although the Mules are saying no. Now they better go to the near end here. If they go to the far end, they're not going to give it. Now the near end, he got the other one. This guy here give it to the Davenport.
Linesman, I think.
Yeah.
I think he got it.
Linesman said yes, but the far end said no. And where are they spotting it?
Mules happy. Well, they gave it to him.
They got it to him. Oh, not by much, but just across the 40, and that's right where the chain was. Oh, my. Remember that play.
45-yard line.
Now, remember, they lost their challenge, Bill. On the previous
Yep.
challenge that went their way, so they can't challenge that. 1st and 10 for DU. Clock's moving now with 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Davenport by 3, 28-25. Panthers on the move at the 45-yard line. Mike O'Hara, quick flare pass. Caught by Kendall Williams right at the line of scrimmage, and he's buried right there. Good open field tackle that time by Isaac Montgomery, the redshirt junior out of Lincoln, Nebraska for the Mules. Give him a half yard at most. 2nd down, 9.5 for DU. 3 right, 2 left for Mike O'Hara, who's played brilliantly at quarterback for DU. Mike takes the snap in the pocket. Now he's flushed out, looking. He's flushed out again. Look out. He tries to throw it away. It's over towards the sideline, and it's incomplete. Did he get back to the line of scrimmage, Bill?
No, he did not. He's about 2 yards short of it.
And there it is. They're going to throw the flag. Mike is gesturing that there was a receiver somewhere in the vicinity, Stone Smengi. Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying Stone Smengi was in that area.
And he was. I think they'll reverse this.
This will be a massive call if they call the grounding. Let's listen.
There is no foul on the play for grounding. Number 5 was an eligible receiver in the area of the pass. To make a complete pass, it's 3rd down.
3rd down, 9.5. And now your favorite defender over there.
See, he's just...
Rajon Williams, he said, no, he was not there. 3rd down and 9. Panthers catch a first break because that would have been a spot foul on grounding all the way back near the 36-yard line. It would have been 3rd down and forever. Instead, it's still 3rd and long, 3rd and 9.5. O'Hara in the pocket, takes the snap in the pocket. He goes long down here for Preston Smith, and Preston's got it at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal. Pogo Preston didn't have to leap that time. The ball was right on the money. Great ball from Mike O'Hara.
Just plain well thrown, Rick. Timothy Dorsey trying to defend there, but the ball was placed too well.
1st and goal for DU. They'll spot it at the 7.5-yard line. Myron Harris in the backfield. I smell a Myron run here on 1st and goal. Oh, his pass is bobbled, and down goes O'Hara to get it at the 14-yard line. Went off his hands, fell behind him. Temptation is to pick it up and trying to make something out of it, but Bill, he did the right thing.
Yeah, smarter choice there. Now, a field goal would make it 31-25, so we still want that touchdown.
Yeah, against
badly.
this team, 6-point lead doesn't mean a whole lot. We still got a lot of football to play, though, as the clock's moving with 7:15 to go in the 4th quarter. Davenport 28, Central Missouri 25. Panthers have the ball. 2nd down and goal at the 14. O'Hara takes the snap in the pocket, looking, throws it over the middle. Caught by Preston at the 10, falls ahead to the 5. Well, you got the penalty yards back and a couple more to boot. Omolo on the tackle.
And they run that clock, Rick. We're going to get down to 6 minutes either way, 6:39 now.
At what point, Bill, do you go for it here? You know, if it's 4th down. I think if it's inside the 5, you have to go for it.
Yeah, if they were to score, it beats a 6-point lead, same as the 3.
Then you make them score a touchdown to beat you. But if we get a touchdown on this play, it's a moot point. Sparky's going to run the clock all the way down and call a timeout. Play clock down at 2-1, and he's got it. Big timeout. We'll take a break. Actually, we're going to stay right here and talk about this important play here, Bill. It is 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line with 6:11 to go in the 4th quarter. Davenport leading 11th-ranked Central Missouri 28-25. Panthers moving it left to right. That Breeze is picked up again. It's behind him a little bit. Shouldn't be much of a factor from the 6, though.
So let's say they don't get anything out of the 3rd down play. The problem is Davenport's rushing attack has not been spectacular, only 55 yards on the game. So if you got a 4th down on the 6-yard line, you probably won't run it, but then O'Hara has been red hot passing. I say you go for it on 4th down.
Even
if you're inside
the
5.
Yeah, I'm with you on that 5. But here, by kicking a field goal, you at least make them. They have to score a touchdown.
Yep.
If you don't, if you go for it and don't get it, then they can force overtime or tie the score with a field goal. Let's make it a moot point. 2 receivers to the right, stacked. Stone Smengi is the high one. 1 to the left, Preston Smith. I think they're going to go to the corner to Pogo Preston here, Bill. Mike O'Hara looks over the defense, sends a man in motion. Mike takes the snap in the pocket. He's going to throw high. Pogo goes up and high, and he cannot get it. Incomplete. Great coverage over there by the defender. Pauk makes the coverage over there. It was not Pogo, by the way. My mistake. It was Hakeem Harris on the leaping try.
Sparks going with the field goal team. And you and I would agree on that one.
Yeah, from the 6, that's just too much. Brandon Gilo to boot it away. First field goal attempt of the game for G. Joe Seidel, the Sultan of Snap, snaps it. The kick's on its way. It's plenty strong enough. And the kick is good. 6:02 to go in the fourth quarter after the 23-yard field goal. Makes it Davenport 31 and SEMO 25. I guess the other side of that, Bill, is because the way the SEMO offense runs, they don't take a long time to score when they do.
Yeah. Perfect positioning, though, for Zabrowski.
So if they do score a touchdown, you'll have some time to try to get a field goal to win it.
Although, you know, we've been watching the flag all day. I think the wind favors SEMO right now, don't you? If you look at the end zone flag, if Davenport did,
yeah, it is moving more right to left,
and it's strong too. But let's see what the Mules do before we worry about Davenport's offense. Zabrowski takes the field, 6 minutes, 2 seconds. He's got 3 timeouts.
Oh, time is not a factor at all.
They move quickly. And he's hit 63% of his passes.
Bell and Chris Gaddy to receive. Gilo would love to get it into the end zone and make the return a moot point, but he's going against the wind here. A line drive kick, and he hit it well. Oh, my gosh, look at that. All the way through the end zone and a touchback. Great job by Brandon Gilo on that boot. He's added 25 pounds of muscle this year in the offseason. Young man's going to play in the NFL, I do believe, Bill.
Yeah, the wind certainly didn't bother him there.
Here we go. Panthers defense going to have to step up one more time. Crowd catching its breath, I think, Bill, for the last gasp here. They've stayed here for the duration of this wildly entertaining game. Back to pass, Zabrowski in the pocket. Steps up, throws it over the middle, and it is caught across the 30, short of the first down at about the 32-yard line. Good coverage over there after the catch, I believe, by Hogan Wasson. Miles Harris, the linebacker, on the tackle. Give him 7, second down and 3. 2 left, 3 right. Quick flare pass caught over here by Hawkins, and here comes a flag. He gets the first down. Catch was made by Pospisil, and here's a second flag.
After the play, wrestling in the backfield area.
I think it might have been a hold originally, and then if that other one's late, let's check it out. This is a big flag. So the holding penalty moves him back. Good news for Davenport. That'll march it back to about the 22-yard line. Second down and 13 now for the Mules, who send 2 to the left and 2 to the right. Now 3 to the right as Derek Rose goes in a slot position for Central Missouri. Zabrowski looks over the defense, just a 3-man rush, high snap, but he gets it. Zabrowski rolling to the right, looking, and he is hit as he throws it over the middle, and it's caught for the first down. Zabrowski was absolutely leveled just as he got rid of it Give that young man credit, Bill. He stood right in there. He knew he was getting hammered, and he still fired it for a first down. Xavier Marquez on the coverage for DU, but it's a first down for the Mules. Zabrowski to pass in the pocket. Now he steps up, throws it sidearm. Caught across the line for a short gain to about the 40-yard line. That's about it. Miles Harris on the coverage. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7. 4:44 to go in the fourth quarter. DU by 6, 31-25 over the number 11 team in the nation, Central Missouri. Panthers trying to get the biggest win in program history with a victory here. Zabrowski, he's going to run it right up the middle. Got a seam. He's got the first down out near midfield, and he's into Davenport territory. He's run for quite a few first down, and a Panther is shaken up on the play. I think it's Charles Henry that's hurt. It is Charles Henry, the injured Panther. They'll attend to him. We'll take a quick break, catch our breath. Stay with us. We've still got 4.5 minutes of action still to come. Davenport 31, Central Missouri 25.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
All right, the injured Panther, Charles Henry, has hobbled off to the sideline on his own power. Ball just over the midfield stripe at the 49-yard line of Davenport. So Central Missouri trailing the Panthers by 6 with 4:15 to go in this fourth quarter. What a terrific ball game this has been. Regardless of how it turns out, Zabrowski and the delayed handoff up the middle and nowhere to go. Maybe a yard at most. Making the tackle that time for Davenport. Keon Betancourt, the linebacker, out of Ventura, California. 2nd and 9. They give him a yard. Do the Panthers have one more stop in them? The crowd is trying to do their part. 2 to the right, 3 to the left for Zabrowski and company. Zabrowski's going to run again up the middle, and he's got a seam. He's got a first down all the way down near the 35-yard line. Boy, he used his blocking perfectly that time. He waited. He was patient. Marquez on the tackle. But it's a 1st and 10 for the Mules, who are doing what I said they wouldn't do, Bill. I said that if they scored, they won't do it in much time. They're moving the chains, and they are taking time off that clock, trying to leave Davenport next to nothing.
Yeah, we're going to be down to 3 minutes when they snap the ball.
Yeah,
here.
now they're, by design, they're using the play clock now.
Smart kids.
DU has 2 timeouts left according to the scoreboard. The Mules have all 3 left. On 1st and 10, Zabrowski to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He flushed out. He throws it to the sideline and is caught and then run out of bounds. Making the catch over there was Hogan Wasson.
28-yard line, Rick.
They'll start the clock because we're over 2 minutes. This is smart by Josh Lamberson, the third-year coach of the Mules.
Yeah, to your point, they're not going anywhere. 20 seconds on the play clock, and I'll bet they snap it with about 5. Going to get down close to 2 minutes.
DU not able to get any kind of pressure, and give Zabrowski credit for that. 2nd down and 1 after the 9-yard pickup. Handoff, right side. This is Bell. He's got the first down across the 25 to about the 24-yard line. Move the chains. Austin Steef on the tackle for Davenport. This will take it right down to the 2-minute timeout. Yeah, they know they're going to have enough time to score either way, so they just want to leave Davenport nothing coming back, although they line up quickly. And they do get the snap off. Fake handoff. Back to pass. He's hit by one man. Breaks a tackle. Now he loses his footing and he goes down. Nice tackle by Davenport's Xavier Marquez, who's made a number of good tackles. We have the 2-minute warning now. Reed Snitker also in on the play. Loss of a couple. I don't know if they'll call that a sack or not. I think it was a design run or a busted play. In any case, here's the situation. We're going to stay right here. 2nd down and 12 for Central Missouri with 2 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Davenport 31, Central Missouri 25, a 6-point lead for DU. At the half, it was 14-12 Davenport. It's been a very, very back and forth game. Each team has had its plays on both sides of the ball. Somebody's going to come away with a well-earned win, and somebody's going to come away with a heartbreaking loss.
Part of the problem on this drive, Rick, is that Zabrowski has run a couple times, and that means that Davenport's pass rushers are a little more hesitant to just get their ears back and go off for fear he's going to run right through them.
158. It should not have stopped in the middle of the
Yeah,
play.
the timer stopped it at 2 minutes while the play was going on. And you go to the closest timeout, or the closest time stopped near 2 minutes. So 158. One more first down, and Sparky McEwen's going to have to start using timeouts to produce some kind of chance to get the ball back and do something with it. 3 left, 2 right for Zembrowski. Panther faithful trying to cheer on the defense. You hear him romping and stomping at the farm. Zabrowski in the pocket takes the snap, stepping up. Now he's flushed out, breaks a tackle. He's going to run again to the 20, to the 15, to the 14, and he's got a first down. Boy, I tell you, that's the part of the game we did not look for, and he's been a big part of his runs. Christian Jones brought him down, but not till he moves the chains. 1st and goal. They'll stop it, set the chains, and then wind the clock. And again, they're in no hurry whatsoever. I think after this play, Bill, if the clock is moving, Davenport's going to have to call this timeouts.
Davenport only getting 1 rusher into that backfield, and Zabrowski managing to avoid him on this drive.
Play clock down to 13. By the time they snap it, it'll be down close to 110. He looks over the defense. Waits, it's 3-2, and they're going to call a timeout just before the play clock expires. They use the full time.
Central Missouri, that's their 2nd of the half.
Their 2nd of 3 called. Clock stops with 1:08 to go.
Smart football, Rick.
Boy, I tell you what I'm looking for, Bill.
That's Central Missouri's 1st of the half.
So they have 2 timeouts left. I think what we really need is somebody on that line to get a hand up, because he's getting rid of the ball so quickly here in this second half for most of the game, actually. Somebody can tip it in the air. Davenport can maybe come down with a deflected interception, because right now they're going to have little, if any, time left coming back if the Mules do score a touchdown and get the PAT.
Well, they're going to run 4 plays from the 13-yard line with a Harlan Hill winner as their trigger man.
If you're just joining us and you're not familiar with it, the Harlan Hill Trophy goes to the top player in Division II in the nation, which Zabrowski won as a junior last year. And the Woodbury, Minnesota native is off to a fantastic start this year. Here we go. 1st and 10. Handoff. Bell up the middle. Breaks a tackle to the 2, to the 1. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Central Missouri. And here's a late flag coming in. This could hurt Davenport on the kickoff now. I think it was a late hit after he was in the end zone. I didn't think it was that late, Bill, but let's check it. I think the touchdown's going to stand either way. Hold on. They're going to check here. Spotter Mark Erickson says it might not be against the Panthers. They're checking with Sparky McEwen, which tends to mean it is going to be against him, but was it after the play was over? In which case the touchdown would stand, and it would go on the kickoff. Here's our explanation.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown unsportsmanlike conduct, number 72 for standing over an opponent and taunting him. It's a 15-yard penalty. Davenport is out.
Well, back him up now.
That's number 72's first.
Look at the
He'll
PAT.
back up the kickoff. Oh.
Yeah, but Rick, we're looking at a.
Yeah, they'd have the option of doing it now or on the kickoff. I think I like the decision to do it on the kickoff.
Yeah.
Because he's probably not going to be short on a PAT either way. But here we go. This would break the deadlock. We're tied at 31 with 1:02 to go. Somebody get a hand up there. There's the snap. There it is. The snap, the spot, the kick on his way. Nearly blocked, but he booms it through. And Central Missouri takes the lead with 62 seconds to go in this one, 32-31.
So they'll kick off from what? The 25?
From the 20.
20.
So DU will have a great chance at a return here now, needing just a field goal to win. That's the good news. The bad news is there's only 62 seconds left in this fourth quarter. I can confidently say, Bill, we will not have overtime in this game.
No. Smart as SEMO has been, I wonder if they'll do a pooch kickoff.
Good point,
Just
because
kick it
he's not
way up in the air.
He's not going to get it to the end zone.
Yeah, no return for you guys.
Antoine Collins has already had 2 returns of over 30 yards for DU.
Yep.
Our receiving team went to the wrong side of the 50. What happened there is the lead guy went out there. The next guy followed him. The guy after him followed him. We had all our guys on the wrong side.
Yeah, but if that would have worked,
yeah,
we would have had it down near the goal.
Kendall Williams on the deep right. Antoine Collins on the near left for DU. Oh, boy, what a return would be great here. Teened right at the 20-yard line is Groupie. Panthers down by a point. A single digit, 32-31 with 1:02 to go. Groupie will boot it away. Standing on the 15-yard line are our 2 return men, Collins and Williams. And here's the kick. It's going to go over towards Collins' side. Antoine will take it right at the 22-yard line. Antoine to the 30, to the 35, to the sideline, to the 40, and he's run out of bounds. So the Panthers will get the ball, Bill, near the 40-yard line with 57.8 seconds to go, and the scoreboard says DU has 1 timeout left. The scoreboard is not official.
And the flags are limp now, and we got that kicker. So
we've got one of the best kickers in D2 football in Brandon Gilo. And now that wind is showing, if anything, it's on our side.
Yeah.
First things first, we got to get it into field goal territory before we can even attempt a game-winning field goal. Scoreboard says 2 timeouts left for the Mules. Mike O'Horo, who's played fantastic football at quarterback for DU in the shotgun formation. Myron Harris to his right. To pass is O'Horo, looking, still looking. He throws it over the middle. Caught! And dropped! Oh, my goodness. Hakeem Harris had room to run, and it went right through his hands. He took a peek, Bill. He turned it upfield.
Easily have gotten to the 30 before he would even have hit traffic.
Great ball by O'Horo again. 2nd and 10 for DU. 52 seconds to go. Davenport down a point. O'Horo to pass in the pocket. Steps up. He throws it long down the left sideline over here, and this ball is intercepted, and it's coming back the other way to the 10, and they'll slide to a knee, and Central Missouri is going to pull off the win. Noah Blair, the redshirt senior from Kansas, makes the interception, the first turnover of the game for Davenport, and it comes with just 43 seconds left, and the Panthers are going to suffer a heartbreaking defeat here.
Mules had a couple guys back way deep. O'Horo overthrew his receiver, and they kind of caught that ball like a punt return.
Yeah, that one got away from Mike. Maybe that wind behind him, was the difference there, but it took off on him. And Mike has played so well in this game. Just one mistake there, but you got to remember the drop pass prior to that. They'll go to the knee. DU can stop at one time if they choose to, and they will do just that. With 40.4 seconds to go, they'll take one snap.
Timeout, Davenport. That's their second.
Oh, the second. They've got another one coming, so they can't get the ball back. They'll take another snap, call a timeout. Then the 40-second play clock will kick in, and there won't be enough seconds left. DU will suffer defeat for the first time this season, and for the first time in the month of September for 3 years. They were 9-0 in September action until today, and they will fall by a single point. Davenport does call its final timeout with 39 seconds. Some people say why? Because it is still possible they could fumble the snap, and you want to make them snap it 3 times instead of just 1 time. As unlikely as it is possible.
It's exactly what Central Missouri did at the end of the first half.
They'll go over the ball, and DU tries to jump over the line, and they push a little bit afterwards, as often happens when the outcome's determined. Now some cooler heads prevail, and they'll wind out the final seconds of this one. Well, DU showed they belong in the top 25, Bill. They were just out of the top 25 rankings going into this one today at number 26, and they took this number 1 team or number 11 team in the nation right down to the wire. Had a chance to win it at the end, but give credit to the Mules. They scored when they had to. Got the winning touchdown on a bell run of 13 yards with 1:02 to go. Held off DU down the stretch with a big interception, and that ends this one. Final score: Central Missouri 32, Davenport 31. We'll take a break, come back and summarize this one on DUPanthers.com and 96-1 the game.
Davenport coach Sparky McEwen is building a big name for his football program in West Michigan, just the way that Roach Home Improvement has become the big name in roofing in West Michigan. For roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Roach Home Improvement has been servicing West Michigan for over 15 years. Just as a football team has to come together, the Roach team knows it all has to come together in terms of quality, workmanship, and service, whether you're looking for roofing, siding, or windows and doors. Coach Sparky is getting players from across West Michigan, and Roach Home Improvement is servicing homes and businesses across all of West Michigan, from Grand Rapids to Kalamazoo to Battle Creek, and everything in between. Plus, Roach Home Improvement offers financing that can match any budget through their friends at Ally Financing. Go to the website roachhomeimprovement.com for more information. That's roachhomeimprovement.com. At Roach Home Improvement, our family looks forward to servicing yours. Roach Home Improvement, the big name in roofing. Johnny's Pizza King in Cutlerville at 6629 South Division, just north of 68th, is the perfect place for your meal tonight or anytime with fantastic homemade food. Serving the community for 42 years, Johnny's Pizza King has the pizza your whole family will love. The cheese, sauce, crust, and toppings tell you instantly why they're the king. And if you're up for a challenge, take on their The King Pizza with 10. That's right, 10 different items. But Johnny's Pizza King is more than just great pizza. Check out their subs, pasta dishes, chicken wings, and tenders too. They deliver within 5 miles of the restaurant, and they stay open late until 11 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and until 1 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Mention that you heard this commercial during the game and you'll receive $5 off on a purchase of $20 or more. Call Johnny's Pizza King at 281-2322. Visit them online at johnnyspizzaking.com or find them on DoorDash and Grubhub.
Well, we didn't need 3 steps. We needed 3 points, and that could have given Davenport an upset win, which would have been their biggest win in program history, but they came up just shy by a single point. Davenport falls today to 11th-ranked Central Missouri, 32-31, in a terrific football game here at Davenport. Quick look at the scoring summary. Davenport draw first blood. Myron Harris, a 60-yard pass down the sideline for a touchdown from Mike O'Hara. Panthers led 7-0. Central Missouri came back with a 28-yard field goal with 5.5 to go in the first quarter. It was 7-3 DU. Then a safety when the ball was snapped over Mike O'Hara's head. He fell on it in the end zone. The safety made it 7-5 Davenport. Then the Mules of UCM got a 1-yard touchdown run from Bell, and that made it 12-7 in favor of Central Missouri. Panthers came back on a 2-yard run with 3:18 to go in the half from Khalif the Beef Jenkins. Brandon Gilo's kick made it 14-12 Davenport. That's how we went to the locker room. Third quarter, UCM retook the lead on a pass from Zach Zabrowski to Dixon from 23 yards for the touchdown. The PAT kick was missed, but SEMO led it 18-14. Panthers reclaimed the lead on a 20-yard touchdown pass from Mike O'Hara to Preston Smith. Gilo's boot was true, and the Panthers reclaimed the lead 21-18. But the Mules came back and reclaimed the lead on a 19-yard dash to the end zone by Bell, his second score of the game. With just 1:43 to go in the third quarter, it was 25-21 in favor of the Mules. But the Panthers came back and got a Brandon Gilo touchdown. Actually, the touchdown, then the Brandon Gilo kick. With 13:45 to go, it was another touchdown pass to Myron Harris down that same sideline. This one from 48 yards out. Gilo's kick was good. It was 28-25 Davenport. Brandon Gilo booted a field goal from 23 yards out with 6:02 to go to make it 31-25 Davenport. And then, of course, the final touchdown with just a minute 2 to go on a 13-yard run for the Mules by Bell, his third touchdown of the game. And the PAT made it 32-31. Davenport got to midfield, but couldn't get any farther. The interception ended their chances. Davenport falls 32-31. Here's Bill with some team stats.
Yeah, Rick, you've really got me thinking about that safety, which I had forgotten. Davenport's QB fell on that ball on the 1-yard line in the middle of the second quarter, and then it went into the end zone. 2 points for them. They win by 1. If we look at the individual or the team stats, first downs advantage to the visitors, 33-19. They also ran most of the plays in this game. Total yardage, total offense, Central Missouri 84 plays, 502 yards. Davenport 64, 20 fewer plays, 382. Time of possession for the visitors 31:02. 29 minutes for Davenport.
Seemed like more than that.
Yeah, so a lot of it was they had the ball a lot longer than we did. The other really significant stat, Rick, Davenport's got to get its rushing untracked. We talked about Central Missouri coming in averaging 90 yards a game running. They picked up 153 today. Davenport carried the ball, rushing, 33 times, 55 yards. Didn't get 2 yards a carry today. So that hurt them kind of badly. And at the end of the day, Mike O'Hara's outstanding effort is overshadowed, I think, a little bit, not only by the Harlan Hill winner on the other side, but by the fact that he didn't really get a lot of support out of the running game. Again, 33 carries, 55 yards on your home turf from a Davenport team that's got 3 excellent running backs. And I'll be thinking about that safety all night. At the time, falling the ball on the 1-yard line. It's only 2 points. Well, we only lost by 1, Rick.
Individual totals rushing for SEMO. Zach Zabrowski, the leading rusher in the game with 65, as well as the leading passer. Bell had 47 and 3 touchdowns for the Mules. Hawkins had 44 yards for Davenport. Just 38 yards for Mike O'Hara. So the 2 quarterbacks were the leading passers and the leading rushers in this game. Khalif Jenkins with 21. Myron Harris just 10 yards on 7 carries for the Panthers. Passing, Zach Zabrowski, 31 of 47, well below his percentage. 1 interception, 349 yards, and 1 touchdown with a long of 38. He was sacked 3 times. Mike O'Hara, again, terrific game for him. 21 of 30 passing, 327 yards, 3 touchdowns, a long of 60, and 1 interception. Dwan Mathis just 0 for 1. Receiving for the Mules, Pospisil, caught 9 for 100 yards. Wasson had 6 for 64. Lippy 5 for 56, and Rose 3 for 46. They spread it out as usual for Davenport. Kendall Williams 6 for 41. Myron Harris 5 for 80 and a touchdown. And Preston Smith 4 for 92 and a touchdown. Myron Harris had 2 touchdown receptions, I believe. Did he not? Yeah, I think he did. But in any case, yeah, he did. The stat didn't show it. He had 3 touchdowns. Punting, Alec Woyan 2 for 43-yard average, 1 for 40 for that. And leading tacklers for the Mules, Bressler had 6, Dawson 5, and Bean 5 for Davenport. Xavier Marquez ended up with a game-high 9 tackles for DU. Christian Jones and Philip Starks had 8. Miles Harris had 6 for DU. The Panthers have to regroup, go back out. They'll head down to Missouri. Instead of playing a team here from Missouri today, they'll head down to Missouri to take on William Jewell next week. A 2 o'clock Michigan start time. We'll have the broadcast on 96.1 The Game and DUPanthers.com a little before 2 o'clock tomorrow. Make sure you join us for that. Bill, they got to regroup. They played well against one of the top teams in the nation. Just came up a little short.
That's what I thought. Maybe better luck next time. And conference schedule about to begin as well. Grand Valley in 2 weeks.
That'll be a home. Make sure your plans to get out here. You know Grand Valley's going to bring a lot of folks. We need the Panthers faithful. Great crowd today. We'll give them the unspoken hero of the game, the Davenport crowd here today, doing a great job exhorting the home team on this gorgeous day, and we need them back out there as Grand Valley comes in 2 weeks from today. That'll wrap it up here. Thanks to our good friends at Arete Visual for showing you the pictures all day long. Jeff Dahm back at the 96.1 The Game studios for us. So for my spotter, Mark Erickson, who was superb with his spotting and his marvelous chocolate chip cookies, not necessarily in that order, and my partner, Bill Rowan, this is Rick Berkey saying thanks for joining us today. Once again, the unhappy totals today from Davenport: Central Missouri 32 and Davenport 31. So long, everybody.
Thanks for listening to today's edition of Davenport University Football on 96.1 The Game and on DUPanthers.com. Davenport Football can be heard here all season long and is presented by Roach Home Improvement, the big name in roofing, and by Johnny's Pizza King on South Division just north of 68th Street. Make sure you join us next week for our next Davenport football game here on 96.1 The Game and the DUPanthers.com.